saying anything that wasn't already said.
I'm just preparing you. Okay.
Canadian cuck.
It's got great alliteration.
Yeah.
That is
And often it's so like there's an even higher percentage of Canadian cucks than regular cucks.
Yeah.
So it's perfect.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cucks in Canada.
Yeah.
Do we think there's a higher percentage of cucks in Canada than in the States?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I would say
I haven't spent enough time in Canada.
I would say per capita, yes, but also now no one's more of a cuck than the people who throw out cuck. Like the epitome of cuck is like the MAGA guy who's calling somebody a cuck.
Yeah.
Like no one's more of a snowflake than the guy who's like, "You're a snowflake."
Yeah.
Right.
You fucking snowflake. You triggered. You're like, no, you're the most triggered. You're literally coming onto people's Twitter to yell at them because they've offended your sense of like faux fucking patriotism.
I'll tell you what, dude. That guy who practices his
same way like the most despicable people have a Bible quote.
Yeah.
Like the most.
I agree.
The most the most
Mike Singletary.
unchristian, the most unchristian people in the world are like, "Kill yourself, you Jew fuck," and you're like, "Geez, nice." John 2:14.
Yeah.
Was John 2:14 kill yourself, you cuck snowflake Jew?
The guy
Hot pre-show.
hot pre-show.
That was just the whole New Testament.
The guy in my complex who's practicing his wedding first song dance moves.
Yeah.
I told a dirtball this the other
Cuck
day.
City.
You know, he's that rare combo of cuck, cheddar dick, and what did I say? He's that rare combo of cuck, cheddar dick, and simp.
Yeah.
Like he's all three. Like
What's simp? Simpleton?
sucker.
Just dumb.
It's the guy who puts pussy on a pedestal. I forget what it stands
ouch.
for.
I thought that was cuck.
No, it's the guy who values. It's the guy who's like dating a 6
Uh-huh.
and treats her like she's a 10. It's like, oh no, honey.
Well, first of all, human beings can be treated, should be treated by their, souls, not by their
Their
physical
hotness.
outlook, output.
Where's Joe Prano? What'd
I'm
you do
just
with
saying,
him?
but first of all, I'm not more sure of anything than that this guy is practicing his dance moves for more days than he will be happily married. Like he's had 6 full days of dance practice. She already hates him. She hated him. She's gonna hate him before the wedding.
Get this.
He'll never have a happy day of
Get
marriage.
this.
Because he is already a fucking cuck.
Get this.
No one wants to be
Do you
married
think?
to a cuck.
Do you think he's going the other way? Because let's say she's a 6,
Right.
and he's like, I can't break up with her. I just feel too bad.
Ki-
So he's just crushing her to death with his love on purpose.
No.
Like putting her on a pedestal so much
No
that
man.
she's so disgusted
There's only
that
two.
she'll leave him.
There's only 2 options for a man who's like, if you did a 2-day choreographed dance thing, like you and your fiance went to a fucking dance
Dance
studio.
studio.
A professional.
A professional.
Yeah.
And,
They choreographed
and you
the
had-
dance for you.
And you had 2 days or 3 days of choreographed dance, and you get it, and you got it, and that's it is what it is. You got it as much as you can get it. That's it. Like, okay, you're not that bad. If you're practicing in your parking lot in front of your building,
This is in his apartment?
this is happening. It happens
This
in
is
his
out
parking
for
lot.
everybody to
It
see?
happens in his
Where we
parking
just
lot.
walked by in my
There's
parking
only 2
lot.
options for that guy.
They've done
who's
it. They
publicly
do it once a week. They go out there. They practice their wedding dance moves. By the way, I heard her say they're not getting married till August.
Yeah.
It's March.
There's 2 options for that guy. He's gay,
Good chance.
or she's already fucking another dude. He's the most cucked.
Can I be honest?
But could he be driving her away on purpose?
No.
No.
No way.
No?
No one would ever that would never. How deep do you have to go?
I don't know. I don't put anything past the human psyche.
No way.
No? Okay.
That
Because it's March.
It's a hot pre-show.
Because what's your
Hot.
play there? Like you're almost better.
You just can't tell her. You're like, I'm gonna gay you to death.
I can't think of how much I couldn't tell somebody that I would do that first. You know what I mean?
I kind of think I should bang her.
Join the club. Everybody already is. That's why he's out there.
She ain't bad looking, bro. I'm just
I
saying.
thought she was a 6 earlier.
Yeah, she's
She's looking hotter now that you're thinking about banging this cuck's wife.
You know what she has? She has that, like, how are you doing today? Oh, my God, it was such a rough day. Like, she's that type of girl.
Yeah.
She's the girl. Did you guys ever see Californication?
Yes.
Do you remember the woman who teaches the cooking show woman who's, like, all bright and cheery that one season? And she's just, like, a normal, you think she's, like, oh, like a normal house mom. She wasn't in a couple episodes.
But she's a sex fiend.
Oh, yeah. And David Duchovny rails her like a fucking champ. That's what this chick is.
For some other dude, that's not the guy who's
Yeah,
taking
not-
the
Right.
dance part. Yeah.
Not Cucky McGee out there.
Cucky McGee.
All right, we got
That's terrible,
a
man.
hot pre-show. You want to get the real show going?
Let's go.
All right, let's do
Let's
it.
go. I'm still in all of that.
What, that?
Yeah.
I can't even
I
read
can't
it,
believe
but-
it.
What?
You can't read it?
No, it's
I'm so glad I can still read it. I can read the black, not the blue.
There, is that better?
that's better.
great.
All right, let's do it. Welcome to the Dirty Sports Podcast. I am your host, Andy Ruther, coming to you live from the Smut Studio in Venice Beach, California, with my co-host, Joey No Chill Prano.
Hello, Andes.
Hello,
Oh,
Joe.
double trouble.
You tricked me with that.
Sitting between Joe and I on our annual Major League Baseball preview, the one and only Dirty Slides co-host, Andy Lazarus.
What's up? What's up, Joe?
Is this our third
Andy.
annual or fourth annual? Third annual?
Might be 4. I don't know.
Might be third. It might be 3.
I think it's
Could be
4 because I think after the first one, we're like, yeah, we should do a baseball podcast. And then after the second one, we are like, yeah, we should do a baseball
Yeah.
podcast. And I think after the third one, we did it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's possible.
That sounds like
Sounds about right.
that sounds
Sounds
like
about-
Lazarus
sounds about
procrastination.
our you and I's motivation.
Exactly.
You guys are the baseball aficionados.
Sure.
If you say so.
You know a lot more than me.
True. That's
Yeah.
true.
I'm just gonna, I'm here for the ride. You guys can teach me some things. Tweech back in the house. I'm gonna give him some love. Hop on the mic here. We got Twerks with Wolves is back. Intern Aaron is back tonight.
Mujeres.
How's it going tonight, guys?
What's up, Aaron?
Happy to be here since the March Madness marathon that we did. But
yeah,
I'm
I
back.
feel like I barely participated.
You were here at the end.
Yeah,
You
3
slid in.
hours. But you guys did 12.
And then we did the next day too.
Oh, yeah, dude. I don't even count.
yeah.
I mean, I count more than Gubbins. Did Gubbins do some? Did Gubbins
didn't
come back?
show. Andy pretended that the thing never happened because he didn't want Gubbins here.
no,
Don't-
that's not true.
I would say don't tweet at Gubbins, but I don't think Gubbitron's been on Twitter
First of all,
since
that's not true.
2009.
That's not true. What happened was we were having
Andy's like, shit's getting wild. I don't know if we're doing this. Anyway.
we had multiple technical difficulties, and then Dennis responded, "Can you help me move something?"
You're like, yeah, no.
Andy was like, we're having technical difficulties at 11 a.m. At 9 p.m., he was still broadcasting live on YouTube. Luckily, Gubbins doesn't get the internet at his house. Gubbins is like, let me see what the Dirty Sports is doing. It was like, you've got mail.
It's gonna be a fun episode.
Gubbies.
I can already feel. Look, I'm in my full Cincinnati Reds gear.
Yeah.
I got my hat. I got my
Full
BP.
full cuck. Getting cucked by your
BP
ball
jersey.
Am I being a cuck right now? Representing my team?
Club. No,
No,
it's okay.
it's fine. I love that. It's this.
It's-
I think it's cool. Like, I think you as a man of your age, you can definitely have a jersey of an older player. You know what I mean?
Oh, I like that.
Of a player older than you.
Older than you.
Yeah, so it's fine to wear a guy
Right.
who's probably 55.
It's also
Yeah.
like
I think
thi-
that
this,
works.
This is truly like when everybody's optimistic.
True.
Everybody's
Oh,
team
yeah.
is gonna be great. This is this is our year. This is the
not
year
everybody's
This is
team
the
is
year
gonna
the
be
Reds
great.
turn it around.
I'm not saying that. I know they're over under for wins, so
Is it hope springs eternal? That's what they say.
Yeah.
you are right. Though.
How's your general hope for the Mets? I mean, we'll get to it.
I mean,
But,
I'm generally hopeful. I'm like more hopeful than I probably should be, but I'm not like overly hopeful.
So medium. You're medium hopeful.
Yeah.
You're
Medium
right where you
hopeful.
should be.
Well, do you guys want to just solely cover baseball, or do we want to do any
No,
other?
not with all of
Not with all
this
this
up
rundown.
here. Look at this.
First, I think we should get into the other stuff, and then obviously
Finish
a nice,
with
strong
baseball.
baseball.
Okay.
I mean, you got so many hot takes up here.
Lots of hot takes.
I've been accused of being the hot take man.
You
Right.
were on an iTunes review for actually Dirty Slides.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
not a comedian. He's Mr. Hot Take Joe Prano.
Really? I didn't see that one.
Yeah,
That's
inc-
hilarious.
That's an incredible call. I wish that
yeah.
were true.
Yeah, I don't think
almost
your
wish
takes
that
are
were
that
true.
hot.
I feel like we would be a more successful podcast both on Dirty Sports and Dirty Slides if I was better at hot takes. I feel like I'm better at like regular old like lukewarm takes. I feel like
I think you're
my,
Joe's
I feel like
standard
my takes are the oven preheating.
Yeah.
Like I didn't think it was a hot take to say that a guy who had the exact same first 9 years of his career as Antonio Gates, and then Antonio Gates played another 9 years, wasn't as good as Antonio Gates. I didn't think that was a hot take. I would almost say that the kind of people who are like, Gronk couldn't stay on the field his entire career, but is the best tight end of all time. I would almost say that those guys are
That's a hotter
a
take.
hot taker.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
A hot take is me claiming that Dwight Howard got too many girls pregnant. That's why he started banging dudes with dicks.
Yeah,
Because he
it's a
couldn't
hot-
get them
that's a
pregnant.
hot
That's
take.
a very hot take.
That's a hot
I mean,
take.
that's a
Which
hot
I
and
stand by.
sexy
Like
take.
Which I stand by.
I was not like maybe
Wait,
I
you
just-
saying Dwight
maybe I
Howard
just-
was like Richard Gere? He was sick of pussy.
No. I'm
He
saying
just couldn't stop getting girls pregnant. So he
Dwight
had to
Howard
start
has like
fucking-
6 kids with like
Needed
6 different
butts.
women.
Yeah.
So his thing was, I want a chick who looks like a dude, but if I bust a nut in the dude's butt,
No problem.
no pregnancy.
Yeah.
like
It's a good hot take.
That makes sense.
I kind of like I'm starting to worry. I don't even know what a hot take.
Me
is.
too. I don't know anymore.
Because I used to think a hot take was like, wow, you're kind of going out on a limb with your take. It's so hot you don't want to touch it. I didn't think saying things like one basketball player who's a better shooter, rebounder, passer, more efficient scorer, better all-around defender that played longer and was healthier for longer was a better player than another guy was like a hot take. You know what I mean? Like I
Right.
thought a hot take would be like that one dude who kept having to fucking skip seasons for rest and wasn't as good nearly in anything as the other guy is a better player. I thought that was like more hot take. You know?
You know what's great? We're doing a whole segment on this show about what is a
What
hot
is
take.
or is not a hot take?
What is a
You know
hot
what I
take?
Yeah,
mean?
what's the difference between a hot take and a just plain trash take?
Like I think trash takes are bad. I think hot takes
Put
are
on
when-
any
Like
this is what trash
Cowherd's
take is.
take on Baker Mayfield was a trash take.
put on any of those morning shows.
Colin Cowherd
is
is
a
a
giant
trash take.
trash
Yeah.
He's a
take.
walking
There's no-
trash
There's
take.
no hot. I don't
Like
think.
Kellerman, I feel like has a bunch of hot trash takes
Yeah.
every single day.
Yeah.
He has a new goat every day. Yeah, Stephen A. Smith, trash takes.
It's basically like troll or moron. Like trolls are hot taking, morons
Yeah.
are just dumb.
Yeah. Troll or
Like
moron.
like Skip Bayless is hot take guy, right? Because
Right.
he knows he's not saying the correct things. He's just saying them. He's
Yeah,
just
I
hot
think
taking.
he's more troll.
He's a troll.
Yeah.
He's 100% a troll.
Man,
Yeah.
this is a deep psychological dive on the current state of sports media. And every dumbass falls for it. They're like, ooh, did you see what fucking Skip Bayless said? Oh, my God. You're like, he doesn't believe anything.
I would love to. I want the guy who listens that has accused me. I want to know my hottest take from the guy who called me a hot take guy. I wish I'd like. What's my hottest take, Ruther? Can you think of like a hot take I've had? I'm trying to think of a hot take I've ever had.
I mean, D'Antoni being the greatest coach ever is probably a hot
I've
take.
never actually said that.
Yeah.
I mean, I've called him the GOAT, but that's very.
But
that's-
I mean,
but
that's a pretty
that's
hot
very
take.
facetious.
Maybe it's a trash
I've
take.
never actually said. He, I don't actually like. No one actually thinks I've ever meant.
Okay.
that. You know what I mean?
All right.
That's just tongue in cheek.
Yes.
D'Antoni the GOAT, tongue in cheek.
Yeah.
LeBron the GOAT, 100% real, true, and valid based on numerous, measurables.
Well, here's a hot take. Let me ease into this show. Let's look at the rundown for a minute. Here's a hot take. I don't like the new NFL pass interference rules changes.
I have only seen headlines. Andy, this is my favorite part of the show. Andy Ruther, explain to me what happened.
Here's the deal. They can now review for the 2019 NFL season pass interference calls
Yep.
under booth review. They can also review when calls weren't made.
Right. So just
But you still have the same amount of challenges, right?
Correct.
Okay.
I think this is an
But in
awful idea.
This could be an awful idea. What
You-
what
you-
will
you mean to tell
probably
me-
happen though?
Guys are gonna throw flags nonstop on no calls. I don't like it.
But I mean, like,
game's
say there's a
already-
no. This is how I understand it. Say there's a no call that
Yeah.
somebody doesn't like,
okay,
right? Sean Payton throws the flag.
sure.
Then it goes back to whatever, New York or whatever, and that guy, whoever's fucking sitting in New York,
Mike Pereira.
no, but Mike Pereira is
Some
The guy who is basically Mike Pereira.
Some
Right.
Italian dude, Gene
Yeah.
Steratore.
whatever. No, those are all the TV guys. But yeah, one of those guys.
But they're working counterparts.
He
Yeah.
makes another judgment call on a judgment call.
Right.
So, I mean, I'm not sure it's going to take any longer.
That-
The game will take any longer. But I do think you're going to see a bunch of more holding. Everybody's going to hold because defensive holding is not reviewable. So they're just going to tell their fucking D-backs to just hold.
Yeah. So
Just hold.
But pass interference.
In offensive pass interference.
yeah. So it's offensive and defensive pass
Yeah.
defense. It's the first time in NFL history.
So you're going to get a lot of pick plays, a lot of rub plays.
Yeah.
They're going to get
See, my problem with this is
flagged.
I believe that you should. I don't know if this is a hot take or not. I still don't really. I want to know what my hot takes are because I never know.
It'll
Like-
have something to do with the Mets.
Yeah.
I think it'll be
yeah.
Mets related.
So my problem is they try to do more in controlling like the game, like try to go like we're going to get it right more often. But then what happens is like they end up having then to review it and completely disregard the point. Like I guess my question is why not just throw a Hail Mary every time now? Doesn't a pass interference happen on every Hail Mary? Isn't somebody pulled? Isn't somebody grabbed? Isn't somebody like
This is
pushed?
what you do. This is what you do. You hold the receivers the first 5 yards.
Brano's
Every
point
single
is
time.
actually what a lot of people are saying.
But my
Yeah.
point
A
is
lot of people-
every Hail Mary has pass interference, correct?
That's what I've seen a lot of people say that.
So like throw the ball like downfield. But here's my problem. Here's what I think is going to happen. Teams are going to adjust for that, and then they're going to throw the flag, and then the booth is going to be like, no. And you're like, and my problem is
That
you-
might slow
you-
things down.
You either go letter of the law or spirit of the law. And spirit of the law is sometimes you miss. There's a hold on every play. There's pass interference on every play. We can only call so much. It has to be egregious. We have to notice it in good time. Blah, 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 blah. Letter of the law is if a guy goes to jump up and while he's in the air, somebody shoves him, technically that is pass interference.
I would
So then,
ra-
so
Go
then
ahead.
if you do that, and then Gene Steratore or Bobby Cannavale or whatever the Italian guy in the booth is, Joe
Yeah.
Pesci,
Yeah.
Tommy
Gino
DeFranco,
Stambroli.
yeah, Tommy DeFranco, whoever that guy is goes, yeah, no, though, that now you're an asshole.
I think they should go spirit of the law.
Of course they should.
The problem with letter of the law is you can make a compelling argument against it because that's what those fucking referees are paid to do on TV.
You're right.
And I think the problem is we need to get rid of these fucking referees on TV because it's making the other referees be like, look, you know what's a good job after this referee gig is be on TV. And the only way to get on TV is do what? Make more calls. Whether they be good or bad.
How much?
We got
alert.
too
Hot
many
take alert.
referees on TV.
Hot take.
Is that a hot take?
I don't know. I still don't know. I'm so
Too
lost
many
at
refs.
this point.
No, but you know what I mean? Like, Gene Steratore has a job. Fucking the guy with the
Mike
Pereira has
Pereira.
a job. Who the fuck were these people 10 years ago before they were on TV? Did you give a shit about the
No.
referees?
No,
You know what a good game is? When you don't notice the referees.
I agree.
Adam
I
Amari.
notice the referees
By
on
the way-
every NFL football game because they're all over fucking TV.
Yeah.
And who's Dean Blandino?
You guys just
And why do I
reminded me
gotta
of
know
something.
Dean Blandino's Twitter
You
feed?
just reminded me of something. I'm putting a call out there to all the dirtballs. I changed Adam Hamari's Wikipedia page the other day to say that he purposely threw out Noah Syndergaard in the Chase Utley game to make the game about himself because he needs the game to be about himself in
Right.
the game. And they changed it back. Wikipedia fucking changed it back.
Really?
So dirtballs, everybody write some version of Adam Hamari needed to make the Noah Syndergaard game about himself. Because I still hate that guy. I still go on my YouTube Gotham video. I still have a comment under it from Adam Hamari, who is very upset that I told people that we were going to crash his wedding in Colorado. So he trolled me on YouTube.
Just making
Why?
Just making it about yourself, Adam.
It's only the NFL. I say this all the time. It's the only league where they're like, we got to make some major changes. I mean, baseball's trying to do this shit now, and it's a disaster too. But it's always the NFL. This is only 1 year, but this will make games longer. It will. It will make games longer.
There's always the chance they try it out in the preseason and see what a fucking disaster it is and be like, you know what?
No, did they
Forget
also do the coin flip rule? Is that happening as well?
Yeah, they're changing. Let me just pull up the rules changes, the official ones. The coin flip rule has been changed. Let's see here. Voted to use competitive tiebreakers rather than a coin flip for most ties in determining that's for the draft. I guess they used to use a coin flip.
Yeah, who knows?
But-
Oh, yeah. The Raiders and the Niners had a coin flip for 9 or 10 last year.
This is a big new rule change too in the NFL. They have voted to eliminate all blindside blocks, not just ones to the head or neck area, to increase safety on punts and other plays. So no more blindside blocks.
That sucks. That's always fun to see.
Keep your head on a swivel.
Yeah.
Literally.
Look about.
I think my coach told me that when I was 7 years old.
Yeah. When in doubt, look
First time
about.
I had a helmet on, he's like, keep your head on a swivel. I was like, I don't know what a swivel is.
Yeah.
left,
what
look
does that
right.
mean? Is that my shoulder pads?
You know how your mom tells you to look both ways before
Yeah.
you cross the street? Kind of same thing.
No, it's this is the football equivalent of kids getting hit crossing the street and then being like, "We're gonna do away with cars."
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I agree. In fact,
Exactly.
I think more people should get hit with cars who
Left, right, left.
are on their phones.
Yeah.
Like people who are on their phones. If you got hit by a car, I wouldn't feel bad.
Hot take.
Yeah, hot
That's
take.
a hot
This
take.
is the hot take episode.
That's
the
a hot
Major League
take.
Baseball preview / hot take episode.
Lots of hot takes coming in here.
Hot.
Okay, so Kliff Kinsbury moving along.
Cool.
He's going to allow cell phone breaks for the Cardinals.
I don't even know what that
What does
means.
that even
During
mean?
when?
Yeah. During practice?
What that means is speaking of hot takes, I watched Stephen A. Smith lose his mind today underneath this story.
Stephen A. Smith should get cell phone breaks so that every commercial break, he can update himself on who is and is not playing in every league. Then he won't say things like, fucking Mark Bavaro is the Giants starting tight end when he hasn't fucking played. Stephen A.
Did he say that?
Here's a hot take. Stephen A. Smith fucking sucks. Is that a hot take?
It's a good
Or
take.
is that
I
a
like
regular
it.
take?
I think that's regular.
Get Stephen
dude.
A. Smith off TV. Stop it. Like, when is Stephen A. Smith getting canceled? Can somebody take a bullet here for everybody
Okay,
and
how
just get
long-
raped by Stephen A.
Dude,
Smith?
our
so we can-
president is Donald Trump. This could not be a better age for the Stephen A. Smiths of the world to continue to make millions of dollars.
He literally goes on TV every day and references a player that no longer plays.
that's my
is
point.
active.
People love it.
How long did it take
Fake news.
ESPN to realize Chris Berman's jokes had gotten tired?
I liked Berman.
35 years?
Yeah.
Yeah. it's
But
gonna
at
be
least
about the
Chris
same
Berman
thing.
had nicknames for guys still playing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Stephen A. Smith called a Clippers game. He was calling Clippers highlights the other day. He mentioned Pooh Richardson. I'm like, dude, Pooh Richardson is
What?
dead.
Is that
Yeah.
He's
real?
dead, man.
That's not real.
He's not
Yeah.
even
That's
alive
not
anymore.
real.
And last night during the Lakers game, he made multiple references that the Lakers will never win a title until Wilt Chamberlain comes back. I'm like, what are you talking about, Stephen A? He's dead. What are you doing?
Does he have dementia?
Yeah, clearly he does.
I think so.
Zabadoo, zabadee.
Hot takes will melt your brain.
Yeah.
So this
so
is
hot, my brain
this is what
be
Kliff
melting.
Kingsbury said. He is
Okay.
going to implement cell phone breaks during team meetings. He did the same thing at Texas Tech, by the way, where they went 35-40.
Right.
Didn't even have a winning record. He says they're itching to get on their phones. You start to see hands twitching and legs shaking. Is he at a fucking heroin ward?
Yes.
And they need to get that social media fix. This is a direct quote. So we'll let them hop over here and there and get back in meetings and then refocus. I don't want to sound like the old fucking guy, like kids these days. If you can't sit through a meeting of a job that's paying you money, I don't care what fucking job, and you can't be off your phone, here's a hot take. You shouldn't be fucking doing that job. Plain and simple. This is absolutely ridiculous.
Here's a not
Do
hot take.
the
I
Patriots
don't
have cell
care.
phone breaks?
Nah, I don't care. Who cares? Fuck. If this is Kliff Kingsbury's fucking, if this is his, I mean, this is a coaching hot take. If this is like what he's implementing, this is like his thing. Like, I get young players. I'm a hip young coach. I'm definitely gonna wear a visor because I'm hip. That's what young coaches do. They draft Kyler Murray and they're hip. Look at me, kid. Hello, fellow kids. Like, all right, fine. This is your move. Cool, fun. Great.
Yeah.
Yeah, but again,
I mean, I don't think anybody was going to be like, oh, man, if the Cardinals get Kyler Murray, things are looking up. And then they read this. They're like, what? Cell phone breaks? Now the season's ruined because it's the fucking Arizona Cardinals.
Right.
But
Let
I
me-
think it will be funny, like 5 minutes into the meeting, you know, he's going to like, you know what, guys, just take 5. Go play Candy Crush. Like, I know you're not listening to these X's and
hold
O's.
on a second, though. Let me reread his quote. Has this ever happened to you, because you haven't been on social media? You start to see kinds of hands twitching and legs shaking. I have never in my entire life started to...
Hey, Dirty Sports mentioned me in the story.
I'm just saying. Little exaggeration there, Kliff. Kliff Kingsbury was a terrible hire. This is a terrible idea. He had a losing record at Texas Tech.
Hey, maybe he doesn't want millennials like Gronk retiring early so they can spend their whole time fucking on social media and doing reality TV. You got to adjust for the modern times. Apparently,
you do.
Apparently, the GOAT tight end, the GOAT, is leaving to fucking go on fucking Love Island. So, you know, maybe you should give him reality TV breaks during fucking training camp, too.
Brandon will never
I
let
never let
things die.
anything die. You want to call me out in the fucking iTunes reviews? You should write that I'll never let anything die because I'm always right. But hot takes I do not do.
I'll tell you what, I knew how to fire up Joe. Read an iTunes review before the show. Holy shit. Okay, moving on. Let's move on to the NBA.
All right.
We have 7 games left for a lot of teams. Who is the MVP? Right
James
now?
Harden.
I think it's Harden.
You think it's Harden?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Giannis.
Giannis has a great season. They have the best record. He's the best player. I totally get it. I just think that that Houston team really sucked without Harden, and he's gotten them to the 3rd spot.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Also,
He's gonna run out of gas in the playoffs, but it's a regular season award.
Also, I mean,
Harden.
the whole thing is we've done it. We do this every year at this time. The most valuable player has not been. If it was the truly most valuable player award,
Steph Curry.
it would be LeBron James for the past 15 seasons,
Easy.
right?
Nope.
But if it's the most outstanding player,
Easy. Nope.
if it's the most outstanding player, which is basically what it's become, then that's why KD gets it here and Steph gets it there and Harden gets it and this
Right.
guy gets it and that guy gets it. And I totally agree with that. So and by the way, I'm not saying LeBron James is the most valuable player this year. I'm saying obviously up until for the last 13 seasons, the most valuable player. But like even right
Every single season.
Okay,
Yeah.
where are the Bucks?
Yeah.
But I don't want to turn this into a LeBron thing. Where are the
but my point
I
is
mean-
I'm just trying to define the award. But the award so like
He's definitely the
so
MVP at getting your
Giannis
coach
might
fired.
be the most valuable player this year. But from what this award is actually becoming, most outstanding player in basketball, it's James Harden. They've had the best record since Carmelo left, basically. And by the way, I think since Carmelo left the Rockets have I think the second best record in basketball behind the Bucks.
Maybe Carmelo's the MVP.
Which everybody will go, well, then isn't it Giannis? No,
The
let's be honest.
LVP,
Let's
am I
be
right?
honest. Let's be honest. The argument that the East is easier is 100% valid during the regular season. The idea that people want to like criticize, like, oh, LeBron only got to the finals 9 years in a row because he's in the East. Well, that's ridiculous. You still have to beat the best teams. The problem with the East versus West is in the East you get to play the trash Knicks, the trash Cavs, the fucking like all the terrible teams. And in the West you got what? The Suns, and then for a while every team in the West early
kind
in
of
the season
in it.
was great, except for literally the Suns.
Yeah.
Well,
So, like, on a regular season basis, like, being 2 games better than the Houston Rockets in Milwaukee is not even close.
Are they 2 games better?
No, I'm saying, but, like, since Carmelo was out, I think they're, like, maybe they have 2 more wins.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's James
No,
Harden.
I think it's Harden
but
because
where are the Bucks
he's got
without
less help.
Giannis? You can do the same
I think-
thing.
I think-
exactly. You could do the same thing. Both those teams are trash without their best player. Trash.
Trash.
I actually don't think the Bucks are as trash as the Rockets would be without their 2 guys, because Budenholzer got the Hawks to win 60 games.
Right.
He's a really good coach, and you know the Bucks have got some good players. I mean, the Rockets got Chris Paul for 30 games, and they got Capella, who's a one-dimensional player. Really, I mean, he's limited offensively.
James Harden and Giannis's player efficiency ratings are almost identical. One plays in the West, one plays in the East. Also, that's considering the mellow time, and that's so since James Harden has gone on the crazy scoring binge, they've been, one of, if not the best team in basketball record-wise. I love Giannis. To answer your next question that I think was on the rundown is, like, is he the next great, best yes. But the most outstanding player in basketball, James Harden.
Okay, well, let's get to my next question. You did see the rundown. KD was always supposed to be the next one after LeBron. Obviously, LeBron is basically on the descent of his career. Is Giannis taking over KD? Did KD get passed over? Is Giannis the next thing?
No, not. I mean, sure, he's the next thing, but he hasn't passed KD as the next best player
No,
yet.
but
There's no way.
I
He
think
can't shoot.
I think the question
He can't shoot. Hot take.
I think
he can't shoot.
But I think the question is the torch,
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
right?
Yeah, but
Who
okay.
holds the torch currently?
It's Giannis.
It's Giannis. What the fuck has Giannis done?
I'm saying
I'm saying who?
He
I'm saying-
hasn't even won an MVP yet.
LeBron James is passing that torch to Giannis. Sorry, KD, you missed it.
But I'm saying
Why?
I guess here's
Why?
So I think we're all having a different conversation.
Why?
I think I agree that it's Giannis, but I think that currently the torch has yet to be passed. It is who is it getting passed to, and that will be determined. If Giannis actually does something with this Bucks team, and KD leaves and goes to the Knicks.
Yeah, but
bad.
we ain't there yet.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. I'm
We
saying
ain't there yet. We have a
LeBron
whole playoffs
is
to go.
holding the torch. There has not been a torch passed.
That torch got extinguished last year.
Okay.
It got extinguished.
Hot take.
No. KD's the guy now. He's got the 2 last
KD is the best
MVPs.
player in basketball right now?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, he is.
the most Warriors hot take that there's ever been. Congratulations.
Cool.
This is a Warriors fan.
Cool. He's been the Finals MVP the last 2 years.
You're not even a KD is the most important player on the Warriors guy.
Well, the Warriors aren't in the class of their own.
But I'm
So,
just
like,
saying you can't
what are we
can't
talking
hold
about?
both of those positions
Yeah,
simultaneously.
here's the question: has Giannis passed KD as the next best player? My answer is no. No, he can't shoot. No. What's he done in the playoffs?
All around
game.
All
Cool.
around game.
Yeah, cool.
We're talking
Great.
rebounds,
Rebounds,
points, assists. Is Giannis
hockey
better
passes,
than
defense.
KD? Yeah.
No, not yet. Not yet. How many MVPs he got? I mean, you do the same shit with LeBron. Oh, LeBron's got 4 MVPs. He's got this. He's
Right.
got that.
That's what I'm saying.
He doesn't have the resume KD's got yet. So has he passed him as the next best player yet? No.
He about to.
What? Why? Because, he's the new hot thing?
Yeah.
I didn't know we were on the Max Kellerman show. I
But-
didn't know that.
But hold on.
Oh.
But I don't think
I
Hot
didn't know.
take with a hot dick.
But here's the thing: I don't know
That's
that
super
I
dumb.
don't know that you can hold the position simultaneously. That the second most important player on the Warriors is
Warriors
the
are
second best
special
player
team.
in basketball.
I mean,
I don't think you get.
what are we saying? You think LeBron's still the guy? I'm saying I think KD's the guy now. I don't think it's Giannis. After the injury.
But you also think the Warriors go how Steph goes, not how KD goes.
Yeah, but that's a different thing.
No, but it's not a different thing. right? Because Giannis goes.
If you put
no, because,
KD,
hold on. The Bucks go as Giannis goes. We just said that.
Right.
The Rockets go how Harden goes. The Lakers obviously go how LeBron goes. He missed 18 games. They went from being the 4 seed to out of the playoffs. If KD's not that guy on his own team, is he that guy for the whole league? How can you be that guy for the whole
best
league?
player, the best player does all the things the best.
Right.
I think it's KD because KD's 7 feet tall. It's the same logic you put to LeBron.
Right.
LeBron is 6'9", 260 pounds. Of course, he's a better defender than Steph.
Take Andy's sentence out of it because I think the question is, who is this torch getting passed to
Yeah,
next?
that's what I meant to play.
Oh, okay.
And I think it's getting passed.
This proverbial torch, this
Yeah.
torch that doesn't exist,
Right.
this hypothetical torch. The question is, who's got the torch?
Who's got the torch? Who's LeBron passing his torch to? We're running the Olympics.
Man, Steph took it already. Steph's got the fucking make-believe torch.
You're joking.
No, I'm not joking.
He's a Warriors fan.
Yeah, Steph's got the torch.
This is like
Nobody
when
can find the torch.
This is
Steph's
like
got
this
it.
is like when we had Brady here, and then there's no reasoning with him about Jordan because he's a Bulls fan.
Look,
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I don't know who's got the torch next, whatever this torch is. I still think until Giannis wins a championship, is the MVP.
But
over
Kevin
KD.
Durant hopped on a 73-win team
Yeah,
to win
but
2
did he?
titles.
Yeah, but
What
did
do you
he?
mean, did he?
No, he did.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Okay.
He did.
No, actually, they lost a bunch of dudes from that team.
But the point is, the point is this:
When
if-
he got on that team, they were like, "Oh, I don't know what's gonna happen. They don't have Bogut anymore. They don't have fucking Mo Buckets anymore.
Mo
They're not gonna have
Buckets.
that interior defense anymore."
But they still had Steph Curry, Klay Thompson.
hold on.
Draymond
they
Green.
dropped 5
But
guys
hold on.
just
Here's
to get KD.
here's
so
the
it's
point.
not the same team.
Here's the point. The point is
That's a fact.
The point is, I'm a KD guy in that KD was the guy below LeBron even when he was on OKC because he was the most complete, even
Yes.
without the championships, even without all that stuff. Because the fact that Steph and Clay and Draymond and Sean Livingston and all that, just because those guys beat them doesn't mean any single one of them are better than Kevin Durant. So
That's
I
what I'm
still-
saying. If you line them all up and
But my
who's
point
the
is,
best
I don't
player,
need Kevin
I think
Durant
it's
joining
KD.
the 73-win Warriors team and winning a championship to define him as a player for me. He was still the player he was. He just was like, I'm not going to do it on my own, and I admit that. And I also read the blog boys, and I'm obsessed with social media, and I have burner accounts, and I'm weak-minded, and I'm going to join this team. That doesn't mean he wasn't the second most talented player in basketball for the time. But I think my point is a Giannis team that doesn't win an NBA championship this year, but goes to the NBA Finals or goes deep for each conference, I think KD, it's a timing thing, but I think he's getting passed over.
you think KD doesn't have
My
enough
point
of
is
those
this.
peak seasons.
No. Here I'm just saying.
In
I'm
between.
just saying going
But
forward.
who do you think's a more complete player right now, Giannis or KD?
Here's my answer to you right now.
Okay.
As a New York Knicks fan, we're looking at.
Hold
we're
on. Doing this as a Knicks fan. I
No,
can't be a
I'm-
Warrior fan.
No, but I'm saying.
All right.
I'm saying as a Knicks fan, a lot of talk is Kevin Durant's coming to the Knicks.
Yep.
If I have my choice, I'm taking Giannis
Okay.
next year.
Okay.
I'm taking him.
Okay.
Give me him.
Okay.
That's where I'm at.
Okay, but you're looking at the future because you guys are at the fucking bottom. So you don't want to waste peak KD years when he's got maybe 3 years left of
But
total peakness.
But I also
because
know
you guys are still going to be
But
trash.
I also know I'm getting a guy who's doing a lot of different things, maybe better than
except shoot.
except shoot.
All right. How'd that
Except
work
shoot.
for the Lakers this year? Nobody can shoot. They out.
But I don't need one. I need a lot of guys to shoot, but I don't necessarily need my top guy to shoot.
Okay.
Right?
And
You
he's
di-
going to
You
learn.
dip how you want to dip,
But-
and I'll dip how I want to
Okay.
dip.
When
I'll
dip,
take KD.
You dip. I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
He's trending that he's going to learn how to shoot, though, too. Come on.
Okay.
He's going to learn how
I'm
to
not
shoot.
saying he's not great. I think he's amazing, but he can't shoot yet. Sure.
Let me mic you up. I turned you off. Sorry.
Yeah. All right, season averages for KD, player comparison with Giannis.
By the way, KD took 6 shots last night.
Yeah.
He took 13 tonight.
This is from all of last season. The only categories that KD is leading Giannis is 3-point percentage and free throw percentage. Points, field goal percentage, rebounds, assists, blocks, and steals is all Giannis. Which
Cool.
It's I mean, I was surprised.
Cool.
And who's a better defender? Giannis.
I don't know. I haven't seen enough Giannis to.
They're
to
saying
make that
Giannis might win
determination.
Defensive Player of the Year as well.
Okay.
I'm just saying, bro.
All right. That's a lot of might and maybes. I'm just saying.
He just read you stats. Don't be faceless.
I know. I understand, but like,
be faceless.
he doesn't. But like, he doesn't play on the Warriors. The ball gets shared.
Wait, hold on.
The leader of the system, the Warriors are like Draymond Green's got 7. KD's got 6.
We got a lot.
Steph's
Hold on.
got
We got a
6.
lot of baseball to talk to, so we got to
Yeah,
get through
thank
this.
you.
But let me ask you something again. So I'm a Knicks fan,
Yes.
right? Next year, the talk is KD.
Right.
If the Knicks are taking one of your players next year, one of your guys deciding who you want leaving, you want KD or Steph leaving?
I want KD leaving.
Of course you do,
Of course.
because he's not the most important player on your team.
Yeah.
So he can't be the most important player in the league. Just by virtue of that.
Did we say the most important?
The most, but like,
There's you're talking about the torch being passed as the best player.
yeah,
There's a lot of lawyer language in this.
there's a lot of lawyer language.
Yeah.
All right.
This I don't believe
Yeah.
unless you believe the
I'm
first best
gonna
player
keep
is on
Steph
your team.
and the torch.
Unless you
right
believe
in
the
Oakland,
first best
San
player in the
Francisco.
league is on your team, then the second best player in the league can't be your first best player.
Well, look, there's lots of hot
I'm
takes
gonna
going
get a
around.
mango cart.
You
But
get a
I
mango
actually
cart.
do. I think Laz thinks KD is the second best player in basketball because he thinks Steph Curry is the best player in basketball.
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
That's a hot take.
Well, let me tell you about.
Maybe.
Let me
Maybe.
tell you about another great hot take. Robinhood. Let's talk about Robinhood for a minute. Let me get through this, dirtballs. Robinhood is an investing app that lets you buy and sell stocks, ETFs, options, and cryptos, all commission-free, while other brokerages charge up to $10 for every trade. Robinhood doesn't charge any commission fees, so you can trade stocks and keep all your profits. Plus, there is no account minimum deposit needed to get started, so you can start investing at any level. The simple, intuitive design of Robinhood makes investing easy for newcomers and experts alike. View easy-to-understand charts and market data and place a trade in just 4 taps on your smartphone. You can also view stock collections such as 100 most popular. With Robinhood, you can learn how to invest in the market as you build your portfolio, discover new stocks, track your favorite companies, and get custom notifications for price movements so you never miss the right moment to invest. Robinhood is giving listeners of Dirty Sports a free stock like Apple, Ford, or Sprint to help build your portfolio. So sign up now at dirtysports.robinhood.com. That's dirtysports.robinhood.com. All right. We're here for baseball. We're 35 minutes in.
Let's go.
I got my baseball guys on my left. Let's do it.
I got my Sod Poodles hat on. I don't know if you know, Sod Poodles just officially
hot
started
hat.
selling
I like
merch
that logo.
from their merch store, and I'm taking a little bit of credit for it. I've been retweeting on the Dirty Sports podcast. There was a best minor league baseball name. The Sod Poodles won. I'm not gonna deny it. I think we gave them the bump with multiple retweets.
Dirty Sports Bump is real.
We are all in on the Sod Poodles.
We're having a meetup there.
And Laz and I are all, as many people who listen to the Dirty Slides podcast for our many, many hot takes know, we are all in on the Padres. They're coming back to the Brown.
Yeah.
Fernando Tatis Jr. is making the
Made
opening
the
day
squad.
roster.
I love that.
Is he starting it short on opening day? I don't know.
He better.
But he should.
Yeah.
Sod Poodles, Padres, baseball season.
Although
go.
I'm very excited about we'll get in the Padres, and I'm stoked they did the right thing and let Tatis start the season.
And Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso
Pete
made
Alonso
it.
is going to
Good
be
for you. Good for you
on
guys.
the opening day roster for the
awesome.
Mets.
That's awesome. But until they officially go Brown, I'm holding my love.
Yeah.
Until they do it.
Yeah.
Until they
Reports
do it.
are they're doing it, but until it's happened,
Yeah.
don't believe it till you see it.
Don't fuck with me, San Diego.
It's like a girl saying, "I'm gonna suck your dick."
Right.
Well, are
Yeah.
you? Like,
Yeah,
I'll believe
are
it
ya?
when
you're
it's
down there.
happening.
That's a good point.
I'm gonna suck your dick later. Look, I'm not buying you dinner because you're gonna suck my dick later.
Yeah.
Look, I'm just buying you dinner for now.
How
and
many
then we'll
times?
see what
How many times has this happened to you?
No, I'm just saying. This is my advice. By the way,
you suck my dick now,
by the way,
Hot
I have
take.
not gotten
Hot
burned
take.
in this, but I want
Hot
this.
take.
This is my advice for dirt balls out there. Just, Make your decisions based on what has and has not actually transpired. Don't get go-
Yeah,
don't
no-
be,
no
don't be
mites and
sold a bill
maybes.
of goods.
Yeah.
You know?
No mites and maybes.
Yeah.
Like Giannis.
Unbelievable. Hot take. All right. Major League Baseball preview. It's beginning right now. Where are we starting? Which league? Which division? You guys tell me.
Well, can we start with some baseball news?
We can
you got
start-
a lot of stuff up there.
Look
like
at all that news.
the New York Mets. Now, my big fear when this happened, the Mets have extended Jacob deGrom.
5 years. How much?
$137 million.
5 years, not 7.
Yeah.
I like that.
With an option. I
Option?
believe they have an option. He has an option.
Cool.
There's options and options.
Right.
Um,
I heard David Wright helped get that deal done.
David Wright.
Just die and
I'm
go
not even
away.
gonna- I'm not even
I
gonna
mean,
do it.
like,
I'm not even fucking.
how much longer?
Yeah.
No more. Prano has zero in him to drop a David Wright hot take. There's nothing in the tank to drop a David Wright hot take.
I've got nothing. Like David Wright.
Just
like,
when I
why-
thought you were
Yeah.
gone.
Why am I still hearing your name? Are you the hitting coach? Are you the third base coach? No. Then shut the fuck up.
You have to like this deal.
Love it.
Yeah.
It's something that unless they go full New York Giants on me and trade him in 4 months, I love it. We've extended our best player. We've extended our most talented player. We've given the face of the franchise a new deal.
Way to go,
I
Jessica
assume
Mendoza.
we didn't sign him to trade him, as Dave Gettleman would say.
Good point. Jessica Mendoza making things happen in New York City.
I heard.
Oh, I can't wait till
I heard
Mendoza
that,
trades DeGrom.
I heard that our GM went full Andy Ruther during negotiations, and this is true. That they had a marathon negotiation session to the point where he had to sneak out to 7-Eleven to get them taquitos.
By the way, speaking of that, I did not beat the 4 minutes.
Oh!
Andy Lazarus, that is $100 that I owe you, sir.
I am sorry to hear. You know, like,
I thought you were going to give him 200 and he was giving you $100 in change back, but
was it 200?
No, it was just another $100.
yeah, I know.
think it
I thought
was.
he was.
I think it was
thought
another
he was
$100.
returning your change to you
Oh.
if you want.
I am. After hearing your story about how you zigged and you zagged and you used up all your energy and you actually ran 32 miles
That's the
in
hottest
4:38.
It's not a hot take. I ran 32 miles. Again, these are facts.
I'm still gonna take your money, but
Yeah.
like it's pretty impressive.
Thank you.
31 miles in or 32 miles in 4:38. So it had nothing to do with your kind of like off the wall training habits.
No,
it had
it did.
just
Well-
strictly to do with
No, it did.
a panic attack.
I trained horribly. Wrong.
We told you that.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
we did say that.
We were pretty open about that. And we know nothing about running marathons.
Yeah, that's factual.
Friend of the show, Tommy Dewey, he texted me. It was like someone reaching out to a lost person.
Yeah.
He literally,
So and Tommy Dewey, by the way, is just so everybody knows, Tug Coker's life partner on Now We're Talking.
Yes.
Tug was mentioned.
yeah.
On Go 90. That was
Yeah.
on Go
Yeah.
90.
Yeah.
And Tommy
Yeah.
Dewey just landed a role as a star on a new NBC show.
That's
So
awesome.
shout out to Tommy Dewey, which ironically, the day after we had mentioned his name on our podcast, Dirty Sports Bump is Real. So Tommy reached out to me, being a good guy. I was actually going to reach out to him first, but he reached out to me. He wanted the full story. He broke it down for me via text message. I could not have trained wrong. I've been running way too many miles.
You
He-
trained poorly. You
Yeah.
ran your race poorly.
I did everything wrong.
Yeah, everything was wrong.
He goes, you trained too hard. You ran too many miles. You don't zig. You don't zag. You just stay.
You chill.
You
stay-
don't zig. You don't zag. You
chill.
definitely don't zigzag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't do them together.
So Tommy gave me a ton of great tips of not only places to train, how to train. He even told me, bro, your body's ready, which felt good. He goes, you're ready. You've done this many miles. You need maybe 120-mile plus run before Cincinnati. You need to hit the hills hard.
Did he say how much he thought your braces would affect your wind resistance in Cincinnati?
We did not discuss braces.
Now, do you think Tommy had all these great tips before the LA Marathon as well?
He would have, yes.
Ruther had reached out to anybody.
Anyone.
I should have reached out to him.
We
I
need
knew,
to pull a clip of Ruther going, it's mental. I'm fine. It's all mental.
but here's the bad news for me. Cincinnati's marathon is very difficult. In fact, there is a stretch, I believe, from miles 6 to 8 where you are straight up running
Up Indian Hill?
up a hill, not Indian Hill, but up a hill for 2 miles. It's known as the Deadly Stretch.
Deadly stretch.
Deadly stretch.
Like, no, I'm just saying, like, it's not known as. I'm just
I
saying
mean, is it
that.
known on? If I go to the Cincinnati Marathon
no.
Wikipedia page, is there a section called the Deadly Stretch?
So,
is it the deadly stretch or is it a deadly
Here's
stretch?
a question about that deadly stretch. Is the average grade during the deadly stretch greater or less than the grade on Chris Collinsworth's man boobs when he was born as a woman?
why you got to diss a Cincinnati legend, bro? Why you got to go after my boy Collie? Okay.
Is the grade higher or lower than the grade on the chili resting on pasta that you eat at your savage D-rated restaurants?
I will be
that are
running
the fucking birth of your city.
in Northern Kentucky.
Okay.
Current
Oh,
home.
do you leave the state of Ohio to go into Kentucky and back?
You cross a bridge.
Wow,
Yes.
a 2-state marathon.
It's a 2-state marathon.
Neither of them great states, but you go to both of them, so it's like
it's a 2-for-1.
All right.
It's a good deal.
Well, anyway, I am running the Cincinnati Flying Pig. I even had a dirtball slide to my DMs. If you guys want to cheer me on, it is May 5th, Sunday, May 5th, 6:30 a.m.
Cinco
So-
de Mayo.
So can you?
You better be running that.
Is
as
there
a
any
taco.
action
you should
on
be running
this?
that in a taco outfit.
Is there any action on this marathon? Can you get the? Can the braces bet? Can you do anything about the braces bet in the Cincinnati Marathon?
I think if I
Double or nothing.
basically if I
Whose
go under
whose
my
record do you have to beat?
my
Your
little
brother's.
brother, 4:04. So we're at 4:04. I got to shave 34 minutes
No
on a much
problem.
on a much tougher course. But I'm going in like this. No shenanigans.
No shenanigans this time.
This race is shenanigan free.
I'm going on a narrow mindset. I'm just looking ahead. I'm not looking off to the right. I'm
Not gonna
looking
get a funky haircut for it.
No,
Not gonna-
maybe a funky hair. Yeah, actually, you know what? Fuck the funky haircut.
Are you gonna train the way Tommy Dewey says?
Tommy told me to hit those hills on Pacific Palisades. There's that hill where Will Rogers State Beach is,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
He goes, you need to run up that thing. It's about a quarter of a mile, nonstop for an hour. Run up it, run down, run up it. And he goes, it's going to suck. You need to train your body because basically what he said was the slow starts are what happens. You need to get the reserves going to where then you can just fucking hit that accelerator, which I didn't have.
Because you're zigging, you're zagging,
Too
you're
much
being
zigging.
hysterical.
Too much zagging,
So much history on it.
too much telling
Histriotomy.
people to move the fuck out of my way.
Yeah.
Get out of my way! I need to run 32 miles.
So anyway, that's what's going on for me. That's what's going on in my world. And he also told me, he goes, dude, you can't run for a week. He goes, I know it's going to be tough. Do not run for a week. Hit the pool starting Wednesday.
You need to pull a Jacob deGrom. You know, you need to come out, throw 90, 95, 90. But come 6th, 7th inning, you still got to have 100 in you. You still got to have that 99. You still got to – you leave a little in your tank for when you really, really need it. That's how that guy got it done.
Exactly.
That's why you got the Cy Young. That's why I got $137 million. I'm trying to bring us back to
Thank
baseball. Here we
Thank
are.
you. You did. Good bring back.
Quality bring back.
Do you want us to discuss the Nationals banning bags and charging for lockers?
Sure.
It's bullshit. It's fucking bullshit.
Keep a little in your tank for the rest of the preview, Ruther. You're all upset about this bag policy.
I am. I'm mad.
Don't get too mad over something that happens at a baseball stadium that no one truly knows
Yeah,
whether or not it exists.
it may or may not exist.
That's a dirty slides hot take.
Yeah, that's a dirty slice hot
Are
take.
the Nationals an actual franchise? Do their players exist? Do their fans exist? Does the stadium exist? Or is this all just
Are they just
is
holograms?
this a big ruse that the Major League Baseball has been playing on us for years?
Well, the Washington Nationals are banning all bags for security purposes. And this has been out in the news for, a good 6-7 weeks. But I just discovered this because I don't know how I stumbled across this. To replace that, they are going to charge the supposed people, you guys think it's holograms,
Yeah.
to use something called a bin box.
I mean, it's basically like a ski lodge locker, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Medium lockers, 10 by 15 by 22 inches, will be available for $2 per hour, charged in 6-minute increments, and
6-minute increments.
That's okay.
will be available and capped at $10 and $15 respectively.
Why 6-minute increments? Why not just by the hour?
Because then if you do less than an hour, they'll charge you less.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I see.
So now
I don't know, it's
fans
super weird.
can use this when they head to games to watch the Nationals.
Well, Nationals fans, if you do exist, and why don't you just
know you're talking to
why
no
don't
one.
you tell Siri to tell us how you feel about the bags and the bag ban?
I know
And,
Ruther's really upset about this, and I know he wants to go off.
No, I'm
but
not going off.
Can
Go
I
ahead.
can I give a hot take before we start?
Yeah.
Since it's the hot take episode.
Yeah.
What do you need a bag for at a baseball game? The fuck's happening?
No. This is my hot take.
What?
I mean, I can see
What's in the bag?
what's in the box.
I hate to go full 7 on you. What's in the bag? What's in the bag? What's in the bag?
Water.
Water? You don't need a bag to bring water in.
Well, if you got like your baby, maybe you got
Okay, you already shouldn't be at a ballpark. Take your baby home.
yeah,
Raise your baby.
They are allowing
Raise your
diaper
baby
bags.
at
They
home.
are
diaper bags.
They are
right.
allowing diaper bags.
Diapers. That's what I was trying to think.
No, I disagree with that. No diaper bags. If your baby's still
No
wearing
diaper bags.
if you're-
No baby.
if your baby's still wearing a diaper, he's not allowed at a baseball game.
Yeah, he could
Well-
get killed.
Well, look. Here's my take.
No, he can't get killed, lads, because we have fences up everywhere now. So that there's a baby section in the ballpark. It's the entire field level. The baby's hidden behind a fence. Fuck you.
He can't get
If your
killed
baby
because
can't
your
defend
baby's
himself,
in a cage.
Get him the fuck out of the ballpark.
Look, dude. My point is this, which you and I discussed at length recently. I'm sick of these ballparks overcharging. So if people want to bring in water or snacks, they should be allowed to bring it in a fucking bag.
Why?
I would
A
be
bag.
concerned-
If you want to bring a fucking snack, bring a snack. Bring your bottle of water. Bring a hot dog. 2 hands. There you got it.
Oh,
They're not
come
gonna
on, Prano.
What? They're not going to let you bring a 6-pack of beer in no matter what. That's where they're making. What do you need a bag for? What are you bringing to the ballpark in a bag? This is my question.
I just told you. My
Well,
peanut butter-
Water?
In
and my
San
peanut butter and
Francisco,
jelly sandwich.
It could be like a parka. You might need a parka or a blanket. You know, in San Francisco.
Wear it.
I'm not gonna wear. What if it's nice? San Francisco's got its own weather system. It could be like 70 degrees,
Okay.
and then it could be like 50
Okay,
degrees.
Hold on. There's 4 people here. Raise your hand if you've ever brought a bag to a baseball game.
Yeah, I never did.
Ruther, have you ever had a bag at a baseball game?
Brought a cooler.
Twerks with Wolves? Bag at a baseball game?
Never.
What are we talking about here?
You got to bring
I
a
am
cooler.
all about bitching, but we need to focus our bitching. Take down the nets.
I don't care because I don't think the Nationals actually exist. So like,
Yeah.
until they start
But-
banning
but-
bags
but
I'm
everywhere.
Joe-
saying this doesn't stop me at Los Angeles Dodgers games. This doesn't stop me messing. I've never brought a bag to a ballpark.
Hold on a second. They're also trying to charge people. I just look, dude. My point is,
But they're not real people. There's no people there. That's the point.
hot take.
There's no people. They're just added digitally later. They play in front of nobody.
I don't even think they play. I think that all
Yeah.
those games are a simulation.
They're offering Bryce Harper
What were you going to say? Ruther? What-
$330 million to play there. He's like, dude, can somebody just offer me $331 so I don't have to play in an empty field anymore? I'm tired
What
of
are
playing
people
for these
bringing
holograms.
in these bags? What's in the bag?
What's in the bag?
But I'll tell you what. I've decided
I need my makeup and my sunscreen. Fuck you. Get out of the ballpark.
I'm trying not to spend any money on water at ballparks anymore. I'm sick of it. I'm taking a stand. I'm bringing my own goddamn waters to Dodger Stadium, to Petco Park down in San Diego, wherever I go.
Great. Bring it in your hand.
I need.
Yeah, just have a water
I drink
bottle.
a lot of water. I need to be hydrated. I'm running a goddamn marathon. I need
you know
multiple
they have.
waters.
You know they have fucking water fountains there. So you bring one bottle, you refill it as much as you want. You know
I
how
got an
water
idea.
works, right? Like
I got an idea. Why don't you call Tommy Dewey and ask him how much water you should drink a day? And then you might not have to bring all your water to Dodger Stadium. But I
just
think you
wa-
should listen to Tommy.
I am.
I just
You
want
know?
to know what's in these bags. What's in these bags?
I tell you what, why don't we move on because
Yes, thank you.
nobody goes to Nationals games. Nobody cares.
Fair enough.
Yeah, they're holograms.
All right. Where do you guys want to start?
Let's
we-
start in the American League because I think the American League is pretty basic.
Yeah.
I think it's the same as last year.
Well,
pretty
east to
much.
west and east to
Yeah.
west.
Yeah, let's
Or
just
you
do
east
it.
to west and west back to east?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
So we're going to start with the East.
Yeah.
All right, fellas. We got the Orioles, the Blue Jays, the Rays, the Sox, and the Yankees. Why don't I pull up the
Well,
what do you
let's
want?
be honest, we have the Yankees and the Red
It's
Sox.
the Yankees and Red
But
Sox,
hold
bro.
on, hold on.
Which one's winning and which one's taking the wild card?
Do you want the total win odds?
Sure. I mean, you feel free to bring those up at your leisure.
You already told you told me to have it ready, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna have it ready. So you guys,
I mean, it's really the
ahead.
Yankees and the Red Sox, and it's like, does it matter who wins the wild card or the division? Maybe, but they'll probably end up playing the A's for a one-game wild card at Yankee Stadium. The A's are definitely not going to win that game, so does it really matter?
I don't have the A's winning the wild card, but that's
They
but-
could
but-
be
but-
in the
but
wild
you know
card.
what I'm talking.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I
yeah.
know what you're saying.
They'll be in the wild card. They'll lose it.
right. I
It'll
agree.
be at Yankee Stadium.
I actually
or Boston.
think, I think that the Boston Red Sox will retain some confidence from the World Series win. I think the big thing, David Price, that was basically his his life-changing postseason,
right.
right?
No.
I
yeah.
feel like he's going to be a different pitcher. Not necessarily the talent that he's always had, but I think he's going to come with confidence. I think the Red Sox win the AL East. I think the Yankees are the top wild card team.
Yep. I don't think it changes at all. And now is Vlad Jr. Did he make?
I think he's been hurt also.
Okay.
So I think that they're going to save. I think they're winning on his.
Do we know any Orioles or Rays have any exciting players coming up?
I mean, the Rays
They
have the
should.
defending Cy Young winner,
That's right. They got Ian Snell.
Blake.
Right?
Blake Snell.
Blake Snell. Why do I always say Ian Snell? Who is
Guys, the current Vegas odd win total for the Orioles, this was from a few weeks ago, though. It hasn't been
All right.
updated yet, is
that? 59.5. Damn.
59.5.
Is old fucking Captain Redass still the manager? What's it, Buck Showalter?
No.
Okay, good.
I don't think
Because
so, right? I don't think Buck Showalter's the manager of the Orioles anymore.
yeah, Aaron, is Buck Showalter still run the Orioles?
Give me
Because-
1 second.
If he is, I'm going over.
Yeah.
If he is, I'm going over 59.5.
I mean, if he is, it's definitely over, but it's going to be a miserable 68 win season.
What do we
Definitely getting over, but it's going to suck.
The manager for the Orioles is Brandon Hyde.
All right.
Who?
So
I don't know.
the manager for the Orioles
He's
is
a
the
dating
Orioles
app.
GM.
He's a dating app.
Yeah.
Brandon Hyde.
Is
Are
that
you on
the guy-
Hyde? Are you on Hyde? Oh, cool.
Yeah. So he's just one of these guys nobody's heard of who takes orders from the front office. Got it.
Ruther, do you have a
No.
hot AL East hot take?
No, I don't have any baseball hot takes. None.
Okay, how about this? Is the representative of the AL in the World Series come from the AL East? I mean, I guess we're gonna
Maybe.
we always do our preview. We always pick
Does
our
it
shit
come?
at the end.
Does
but
it come from the AL East or is it Houston? That's basically it.
Well, according to these
Right?
odds, the
Yeah.
Yankees are supposed to win more games.
Right.
Now, if we pull up why don't I just, and I have it here, if we start looking.
I'm going. Red Sox win. It comes down to the wire. Yankees are the first wild card team. Neither of those teams play in the World Series. That's my AL East hot
The
take.
Yankees
Hot.
are the current odds-on favorite
I know, fucking.
to win the pennant.
Well, they
Yeah.
added Jimmy Paxton,
Yep.
which is huge. But I believe I read Luis Severino's going to take some time before he's back.
Yeah.
So they got Jimmy Paxton, they got CeCe, they got the Japanese guy, and they got a sick-ass bullpen,
And they added the fucking dude from the Rockies.
and they got Tulo.
No, didn't they add what's his name as well? They have fucking.
Oh, no, they got Tulo, and they got the second baseman,
Yeah.
DJ LeMahieu.
Yeah, DJ LeMahieu.
Okay,
And they don't win the AL East.
and
because that's the
Didi,
Yankees.
and they still have Didi.
Yeah.
So Didi's still hurt?
No, he should be fine.
Okay, so who plays? Where's Tulo? play?
Here's my hot take.
Oh, hot take alert.
Aaron Boone is the new Dave Roberts. Aaron Boone has never been qualified for 1 second to be the manager of the New York Yankees. They didn't do shit with him last year. He's still not qualified. Get yourself a real manager. Don't get yourself some fucking Boone family
but-
robot.
But honestly, why? Nobody has a real manager anymore. They're just doing what all the new hot shit is everything's run by the GM.
How's that working out?
I don't know. I mean, like, who won the World Series last year?
Boston.
Right. Do they have a real manager? Who knows? Who knows? The only real manager left, I think, is Bochy. And who else is there? Buck Showalter's gone.
Craig Counsell.
Craig Counsell's like in the Dave Roberts thing.
Is he?
Yes. He's a young guy. He just retired. He has no managerial experience.
But I'm saying, but
It's
no,
the same
but
thing.
no, but he was going gut. pitch calls all last year.
Was he?
He's
Because
not going robotic pitch fucking.
Yeah, but I think
He wasn't
it was-
artificial intelligence.
I don't think so.
I think a lot of
I'm
those
going
calls.
Aaron Boone is
a lot of
AI.
those, okay, I think a lot of those calls were coming from the GM, just like they do with the Dodgers. You know, they had fucking Bill Hader coming in the third inning and like all sorts of weirdness.
Just season premiere of Barry in the third inning.
Bill Hader.
Bill Hader, right? Right.
I would love to see Bill
Josh
Hader's-
Hader.
I would love to see
I would-
Bill Hader's fastball.
Yeah.
I think it goes. I don't know. 'Cause he's kind of long.
Yeah.
Kind of, he could get it up to 72, 73.
No, Bill Hader's fastball as Stefan from SNL.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I want to see.
Oh, I don't
He's
know.
like,
I don't know how he's
the
going to play
Brewers
that.
bullpen just has all the hot new things. We got lefties, righties.
I think
got-
it's
we got
funnier
people
if
who
he
pitch with
fucking
both
throws
hands.
gas.
We got side armors. We got submariners, overhands. We got 3/4.
Joe Prano as Bill Hader as Stefan SNL. Wow, this is a hot take show.
As the Milwaukee Brewers pitching coach.
As the Rocky Brewers pitching coach, this show is off the fucking chain. Charts? Is it chain? Charts?
Chain.
I don't.
Oh,
fucking
it's
know.
charts. It's
Okay.
for sure charts.
Okay.
All right. So, yeah.
Let's
Let's
both
go to
think-
the Central because I got hot takes for the Central.
Okay.
Kansas City. Just kidding. It's Cleveland.
Cleveland.
Is anybody else playing in that division?
Yes, my hot take.
The White
the
Sox?
Minnesota Twins are playing in that division, and both the Minnesota Twins and the Cleveland Indians make the playoffs.
Ooh, hot
Ooh,
take.
That's a hot take. That's a hot take. Good for you.
I went in on Minnesota a couple years ago. They were awful, but if people know something about the Joe Prano Pronostradamus, sometimes the crystal ball shows me it too early. I think it's showing me a vision from the season ahead, but it's actually showing me the vision from multiple years ahead, like how I called the Astros in like 2014. Turns out it was 2017 and 2018. The Minnesota Twins and Cleveland Indians battle for the AL Central down to the final weeks of the season. Both make the playoffs. We have two teams from the AL East, two teams from the AL Central, and preview just the Astros.
hot take.
I just think it's the Indians. I don't think anything changes. Kind of a lukewarm take. But, I mean.
But last year
but-
we were talking about we couldn't talk about four teams in the division because
Okay.
only one was over 500.
Right.
I am saying two teams.
I
hope.
hope. I hope you're right. I hope somebody.
I'm hot.
I hope we can
on
talk
the
about
Twins.
the AL Central this year.
I'm in on the Twins.
Go Jose Barrios. Go Byron. Is Byron Buxton on that squad? Is that the guy? Byron Buxton.
Here's a
All
hot
right.
take.
Cool.
Here's a hot take. Here's a fucking
Jose
on.
Barrios, Byron Buxton, and 8 white guys from Minneapolis, St. Paul.
Here's a hot take.
That's
you
how they
guys
do it.
ready? You guys ready for this shit?
Yeah.
The Cleveland Indians will no longer be called the Cleveland Indians by 2025.
What are they going to be called?
I don't know, but the woke culture.
The Injuns?
Whoa.
I think they should go to Injuns.
That's even more hot of a take. the fucking that take.
Let's go Warner Brothers take.
Brah. I say they will no longer be called the Indians because of woke PC social justice warriors. By 2025, mark it down. They will no longer be the Indians. I don't know what they're going to be called, but no longer Indians. Hot take alert.
That's a hot take.
Okay, so look, you
How
want to
many?
look? You want to
2025?
2025.
I was just
Okay.
looking at the wins. They have 69 and 69 and a half for the Tigers and for for the Tigers and they have 74 for the White Sox. For the Tigers and the Royals, I don't know. I don't understand. I don't know how both of those teams win 69 games. I don't know how that's possible.
I tell you how the Royals will win 69 games because I think they're going to steal 200 bases. They picked up Billy
is that,
Hamilton.
is that helpful in 2019?
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah,
But
they
if you
picked up
can't
Billy
hit-
Hamilton.
I'm taking the
Who's going
under.
to bat 200 for him?
Yeah.
Okay, but he still manages to steal 50 bases.
He
because,
didn't last year.
Okay, but still, they've got Alex Gordon, Whit Merrifield. They got that shortstop. I think they could steal 200 bases as a team.
I'm not sure that's a helpful.
I don't know if it's helpful, but if you can't hit, you might as well steal bases.
I'm saying the White Sox are like hanging around, but not that long. But I think the division overall is better. I think the Royals and the Tigers suck. I think two teams. I can't believe I'm saying it. I think two teams from the AL Central make the. postseason.
I'll say two teams might be over 500, but I don't think.
And fuck it, I'm doing it.
Two of-
Twins win the division. Cleveland Indians are a wild card team.
God bless you. I still think it's Cleveland until proven otherwise. But Lindor got hurt today,
Yes.
so who knows? I'm still going to take Cleveland. All right.
Moving on to the
Do
West.
we need to talk about the AL West? I mean, we can, but do we need to?
But it's the best. It's the best division in baseball.
It's the sexiest.
It's the sexiest. It may not be the best anymore. I think the NL East might be the best.
The
I think-
Astros over-under is 96.5. We have the
It's
Angels
incredibly high.
at 82.5 to re-sign a Mike Trout.
The Angels will definitely win 83 games.
Oakland, who had a great year last year, down to 83.5.
I don't know why they're down so much. I
'Cause
still
they're
think they're going to
Oakland.
make the playoffs.
Wow.
Yeah, I got over on that.
Seattle's at 71.5, which is about right because I think everybody's basically out on the Mariners and they're like, oh, they're rebuilding. But if you look at the Mariners team, the Mariners, like, their roster's still, like, their starting lineup's still not terrible.
But they lost so much.
I know.
They lost.
They still have Seager and they still have Gordon and they still, and
It's not enough when you
But
lose
it's- I
your
mean,
best pitcher,
their best reliever and your best starter.
your best starter,
Yeah.
and your best reliever, and you lost like automatic 40 home runs, whatever that guy is who hits home runs no matter what.
Right.
It's 40 bombs no matter what, and I can't believe I'm blanking on his name. But you
Robinson
know what I'm
Cano?
talking about? No.
Nelson Cruz.
Nelson Cruz.
I was like, Robinson Cano kind of hits 40 home runs.
Kinda.
Not either.
Yeah, if he's not suspended for roids,
Yeah.
like he's good. So say your two best hitters and your two best pitchers. I still think they can get over 71 wins, but I think it's more like 72 or 73.
I think it was the sexiest division last year. I think that the Mariners, being sellers, takes a little bit of sexiness away. I think the Rangers
The
are gonna
Rangers
continue
gonna
to be a
stink.
dumpster fire
Yeah.
because they're not even attempting to win.
Now, Hunter Pence is on their team.
I think Oakland will fall off a little bit. I think that the Angels don't have enough pitching. I think it's absolutely the Houston Astros division, and it's not as sexy as it was last year.
So you think the Twins are better than the A's this year?
Yeah.
All right.
What is-
I'd be willing to go a season-long wager with
What
Twins
is the
A's.
move for Oakland as far as the stadium? I mean,
Move to Portland.
I'm just saying because
Build your own stadium, baby gap motherfucker.
the
That's the move.
Raiders are leaving.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, the Warriors are leaving.
Warriors,
the Warriors
leaving.
are leaving.
Laz left.
I'm out.
Everybody's gone.
Sucks.
Ain't nobody in Oakland. Oakland's for hipsters.
Yeah. Hey, baby gap, build your own stadium. Like the only problem with Oakland is like we can't build your stadium. It's not 1972 anymore. We're fucking Oakland. We ain't got shit. We're a shipping town basically with like some hip cool pizza joints and comedy places now. Like you got to build your own stadium.
Shout out Lyle Barron's Laugh City.
Yeah.
And there's a great pizza joint right next to
Yeah.
Laugh City.
Yeah.
Dude, I'll tell you.
Build your own stadium. The guy who runs the Gap owns the A's. Don't tell me he has enough money
No.
or he knows enough
Look.
people with some money to put some money together to build a fucking stadium. Go fuck yourself. Build your own stadium.
Look, I'm all for the owners building their own stadium. I'm just saying we're at this state. You can't be playing in that fucking cesspool, disgusting stadium anymore.
No.
I agree.
And
But-
a new stadium inspires victory, and the A's hang around. It's honestly precisely what they need.
Yes.
Precisely what they need is a new place to play,
Yes.
and they're not going to get it.
And they're not
So
going to
go. I mean, I don't know how Billy Bean feels about Portland, but just go be good in Portland.
Well, I just
Be
quick.
the Portland Frosted Donuts. You know, be the Portland.
It's a team with such great
Portland
history,
tandem
though.
bicycles.
Yeah.
You know.
I just saw another hot take on the YouTube comments. It just popped up. Hot take that Aaron is a bot. Aaron, can you hop on the mic here and prove that you are not a bot?
Yeah, I can't confirm that I am not a bot.
He
I don't know
sounds
if
like a
that
bot.
was directed at me or another Aaron. There's actually 3 Aaron in the chats right now. I didn't even know that there was that many.
Oh, they're accusing somebody's comments of being a
Yeah,
bot.
yeah, and I go by Twerks with Wolves in the comment section, and there's 2 other Aarons. So I think it's the other Aarons.
I think it's the Washington Nationals
Yeah,
algorithm.
Or that,
probably,
yeah.
There's probably an Aaron in there who says he's a Nationals fan.
Yeah,
Everybody's
yeah.
like, "You're a bot, dude."
You're a bot, bro.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Does anybody think that the Houston Astros do not win the AL West?
No, I think they win the AL West for sure. I just think Oakland sneaks in again. And I think they win more games than Minnesota. $100? Let's do it.
More, just straight up win total.
Straight up win total.
Great.
All right, well, let's move on to.
It's a little unfair. I mean, well,
What?
I'm saying
they both play 162 games,
I'm
Joe.
saying it's unfair for me because they play against the rest of the AL Central, and even though the AL West is dumpster fire, it's still pretty sexy. But I will accept your wager.
Yeah, it's just a straight up bet because I think they're going to win to get in the playoffs, and you think they're going to get in the playoffs. So they're going to have more wins to
Love
get in
it.
the playoffs, right?
Love it.
All right.
So if neither make the playoffs, we just go to win total.
Yeah, exactly.
Great. Love it.
Easy.
Are we moving on to the NL?
By the way, I root for the A's. But
I know.
Now I no
No,
longer
you
do.
got. Yeah, I mean, like, I like the hot take.
I went in on the Twins 2 years ago. Twins,
It could
Minnesota
happen.
fans, don't let me down, you motherfuckers.
I'd say the Minnesota Twins are maybe my 6th favorite team. You know, so go Twins.
You have 6 favorite teams in
I don't know.
baseball?
Yeah, maybe.
It's ridiculous. Here's a hot take. That's a terrible take. All right, let's move on to the NL. Before we do that, guys, baseball is fucking here. That means you need to download the SeatGeek app and go to as many games
SeatGeek.
as possible. Prano and I are hitting a ton of games. We might do a mini tour. There's so many things that are happening, all going to be powered by our friends over
I'm
at
definitely hitting Arizona this year. I'm definitely hitting San Francisco as I usually do.
San Diego.
Yeah, San Diego. We're gonna go see Tatis Jr. SeatGeek.
I know the Giants open in San Diego tomorrow.
Yeah. Do it.
I don't know how you're not going.
I don't know. I'm not going either.
SeatGeek.
Except it's the fucking Giants, and God, we
Hey,
saw.
don't swear during the SeatGeek ads.
Yeah.
SeatGeek.
Sorry.
SeatGeek.
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 SeatGeek. Guys, best of all listeners get $10 off their first SeatGeek purchase. Just download the SeatGeek app and enter promo code DIRTY today. That's promo code DIRTY for $10 off your first SeatGeek purchase. SeatGeek.
Life's an event. We have the motherfucking tickets.
Oh, shit. We swearing on these motherfucking ads.
Man, you guys fooled me.
We did.
You're a bunch of jerks.
We
All
did.
right. Well
Okay.
played, sirs.
NL East.
Whoa.
This is a competitive division.
This is going to be interesting.
Very interesting division.
I got another hot take.
Okay. Drop it like it's hot, Prano.
Washington Nationals win the NL East. Washington Nationals, who are made up solely of holograms, fans, and organization.
But the players are real.
The players are real.
But everything about
Yeah,
that
the GM,
is
the
the
owner,
matrix,
the
computer simulation.
Yeah, it's all sim.
Exactly.
I think that the Washington Nationals lose Bryce Harper. They get better. They
Addition
win the NL East.
by subtraction.
Horrific. I can't believe I'm saying it. I think the Braves fall off. Not too bad. I think the Braves do what the Astros did a few years ago, where the Astros made the playoffs, then the Astros missed the playoffs, then the Astros won the World Series. I don't know if anybody remembers that. Everybody was like, the Astros, they're peaking. This is it. This is the dynasty. This is the Astros dynasty. And then suddenly they just missed the playoffs one year. They were just like suddenly terrible. I think that's what happens to the Braves. And I don't think they're terrible, but I think they missed the playoffs. And then they come back strong in the next couple of years. I think that the Phillies with Bryce Harper, overrated. You're Philadelphia. Suck my dick from the back. 1, Nationals win. Mets 2. Mets get a wild card spot. 3, Braves. 4, Phillies. And by the way, those 4 are all competitive throughout the year. 5, dumpster fire Marlins, who may or may not win 30 games.
The Marlins over under as we all look up.
Under.
As we look up there,
It can't
is
be
63.
Pound the under. Is that really
63 is
I'm putting on my glasses to confirm that.
That means-
63.
that means you lose 100 games if you root for the under.
Yeah.
Which can be done, but
Will be
damn.
done. Will be done.
63. What are the Giants? 73.5. Yeah, it makes sense. I do agree with you on the Braves in that they had a bunch of young players last year. They all did awesome, all at the same time. So I think there's going to be an adjustment where the league pitches them differently. They're going to take a while to adjust, and they just don't have any pitching. I can't believe they haven't signed Keuchel. Has anybody signed Keuchel? Does he want to play baseball anymore?
Yeah, that's the thing, right?
Right?
If the guy doesn't get signed, it means he doesn't want to play.
Does he
It's
care?
the Colin Kaepernick rule.
I don't think he cares anymore. I do like the Nationals. I think Juan Soto's just going to fill in for Bryce Harper. Big year for Trey Turner.
No Keuchel still. I knew 2 days ago I was like, no, he didn't get signed. But I was like, wait, opening day is tomorrow. Still committed to waiting for the right offer. He's 31 years old.
Interesting. Yeah, I think it's a big year for Trey Turner.
Great
and
porn name, by the way, if anybody's ever said that.
What?
Dallas
Trey Turner?
Keuchel.
Dallas Keuchel. Yeah. If
Trey
you're
Kimbrell also still a free agent.
wow. Just the name Dallas is
Oh, yeah.
a great porn name.
Great porn name.
I'm
mean,
with you.
If Dallas Keuchel was a porn star, he'd be Dallas Keuchel, right? That's just like, I mean,
Yeah.
how do you not be Dallas Keuchel?
You can't have a small dick. I mean, I gotta assume you can't have a small dick being named Dallas Keuchel. I mean, you could, but you should.
I mean,
It'd be ironic.
he has an Amish beard. Anything is possible.
Anything is possible. The Mets will be really interesting. Is Pete Alonso starting game 1?
They have not announced their opening day
All right.
lineup.
Did Dominic make it?
He's facing, and he's facing. It'll be Scherzer tomorrow, so I don't know if they'll.
Yeah.
Is on the squad to start, but who knows? I mean, they're also facing.
So
a
the
dominant
Nationals
righty.
still got Scherzer. They still got Strasburg.
Yeah.
Who's their third guy?
They signed fucking Corbin.
Oh, shit.
I'm saying
That's
the Nationals
nasty.
win the NL East.
Yeah.
I hate to say it.
Yeah.
Makes me sick to say it.
They're
I
still
think
really
they won the
talented.
NL
They'll
East.
probably lose in the playoffs.
Well, maybe they should give out fucking NL East champion bags for their fans if they win the goddamn NL East, because the fans can't get any fucking bags at the
For
games.
their fans to put what in? What are you bringing in
for their
these
fans
bags?
to take them home and never bring them to the park ever.
Water.
Why do you need a bag for water?
I'm like carrying this.
Got a lot of water,
Have you
man.
seen the size of my hands? I can't carry waters. these are the fucking baby
These
hands,
little
bro.
mitts.
Africans carry it on their heads, gallons of it.
Do I look fucking African, bro?
So you can't bring it back, but maybe you could bring a big bowl that you carry on your head.
I'm game for
I mean,
that.
there's
by
no
the way,
rule
I
against
think the
it.
Washington Nationals do not win a playoff series.
Oh, I
and
mean,
it's a
nobody
debauch-
does.
like,
yeah, nobody does. Come
because
on.
they're a
Let's be real.
simulation. But
Philly's over under 89. What do you guys say? Over or under?
I mean, they got Nola and they got Arrieta, and what?
Bryce Harper.
Yeah, I know. I'm just talking pitching. I know.
JT
all
Realmuto,
these fucking
JT
teams
Real
can hit.
Muto, Hoskins. Yeah.
No,
yeah.
I mean, I'm not concerned about their hitting at
Yeah.
all. It's just like when it comes to nut cracking time. Like
well,
who they got.
I mean, that's what it comes down to. The Mets and the Nationals have
starters.
the clear
And-
staffs in the.
And you got a better reliever.
Yeah.
Right. So, yeah, I agree with you. I think I'll take. You know what? Fuck it. I'll take the Mets. No, I can't take the fucking Mets
To win the division?
To win the division.
Oh, come on, do it for me. I can't
Shit,
do it
I'll do
because
it for
I
you.
can't do it for me because I'm
I'll do
a
it
hot
for you.
take guy.
I'll do it for you, hot take guy.
I can't do it for myself. 'cause-
Washington to be one of the wild card teams. There you go.
All right, NL.
Who's 3? The Braves or the Phillies? The Braves fall all the way back to 4?
God, I love fucking Johan Camargo so much.
I
That
know,
would
it's-
be just a heart play to say the Braves beat out the Phillies. So I'm gonna say the Phillies, motherfuckers.
NL Central. Is this the most
This
competitive
is,
division?
This is a
This-
really competitive
This
division.
could be the new sexiest division in
Yeah.
baseball.
yeah.
Because the worst team on here, as far as over under,
It's got to be the Pirates, right?
Yeah.
will be the Pirates at 77.5.
Yeah.
But the Pirates still better than the Giants. Wow, that's crazy. What they got for the Reds? What they got for my guys? 78.5. Not so fucking bad, Ruther.
It's an improvement from last year's shithole.
I think the Cincinnati Reds are going to be really competitive. Bummer about Scooter Gennett, but I got a sneaky feeling that Sonny Gray is going to be Oakland A's Sonny Gray this year.
Really?
Yeah, I think he's going to be pretty good.
They need that. They need some pitching.
And Alex Wood's going to be okay, and that team can really hit. So, but unfortunately, so can the Cubs, and so can the Cardinals, and so can the Brewers.
Yeah, it's a competitive division.
Yeah.
This one went down to the final day, right? The Brewers and Cubs last year.
Yes, did.
Yeah. And the Brewers won it. I think the Brewers take a little step back because they didn't do anything with their pitching staff. I think it's going to come down to the Cubs and the Cardinals. And this
Mhm.
year, Joe, I'm going to say the Cardinals.
You got it.
I got the Cardinals to win the division.
Cardinals
this year.
win the NL Central. I agree. Hard agree.
Yeah.
I my crystal ball showed me that last year. Once again, early. Didn't know Goldschmidt was signing. I mean, we talk about a guy like sort of went under the radar this year. Like, oh, where's Machado? Where's fucking where
Goldschmidt's a
the
G.
last 3-4 years?
Yeah.
Paul Goldschmidt has been a more consistent MVP candidate than Bryce Harper, than Machado, than DeGrom, than all the guys who were all the big deals. Everybody was fucking jizzing over this year. Then Verlander. Like, that guy's consistently been carrying an Arizona Diamondbacks team to legitimacy. The Cardinals, I know you're a Cincinnati Reds fan. You have hate in your heart for the Cardinals. You should. They're a division rival. I know that their fans are fucking douchebags and, like, whatever, Busch Stadium. You'd never catch me dead with a Bud Light. I do like Budweiser heavy. But
hot take.
Hot take. Bud Light trash, Bud heavy. Because don't
I'm
just
listening.
don't just take your regular beer and add water to it. That's disgusting. I think the Cardinals win, and I think Goldschmidt is once again an MVP candidate. I think that's a huge signing for them. I love the Cardinals. I think the second wild card team comes from this division, and that is the Chicago Cubs.
Now, does St. Louis's fascination with slicing bagels
Yeah, that was a weird hot take by St. Louis today.
have any effect?
What is their fascination?
It literally took over social media.
You didn't see that today?
No.
They sliced their bagels like long ways. Like
Somebody
like,
did.
Yeah, up
I've
and
never
down.
seen this.
And they called it St. Louis style.
Wait.
As someone who
They slice their bagels. What?
They said like up and down, like breaded style, like sliced bread style.
That's dumb.
Yeah, I mean, people were really upset about it, but here was my.
That's
issue.
weird because, like, show me. Show me.
Where's the fucking where's like the big tweet? I'm looking.
Here's
Because
my,
I've,
I
my
mean,
my
Ruther-
stepdad's family
Ruther used to be good at Twitter. What's
from
happening
St.
right now?
Louis. I mean, Jewish. So we cut our bagels regular. So I've never even heard of seeing this. I've been to St. Louis a bunch.
Me
I mean,
too.
It's sliced bread style. Mohada says it.
Yeah,
Torsten
that's the
Wolf
one I
says
was looking for.
This
One.
fuck?
This one. Now, I lived in St. Louis for 5 years. Never saw it. Toasted ravioli, St. Louis thing.
Yeah.
But
Toasted ravioli, definitely St. Louis.
my thing is, if you're ordering your bagels from Panera Bread, I don't care if you fucking shove them up your ass. Like, what you already lost. You went to Panera Bread for your bagels? The fuck are you doing? What's in the bag?
Because I know there's Jews in town because my family lives there. So, there's no reason to go
Yeah.
get your bagels from Panera
Clayton
Bread.
is a very Jewish area.
Yeah.
Hey, look, St. Louis, they made one red call this offseason, and it wasn't slicing their bagels bread style.
But
It was
maybe-
signing Paul Goldschmidt.
Do you got?
St. Louis just needs a thing.
You know
you
what?
know?
You know what St. Louis has, which I'm going to put the word
I
out.
want to go to Busch this year.
Okay, we can go. It's a nice stadium. I've been there.
I want to go
I got a
this year.
sneaky MVP pick. Marcelo Zuna from the Cardinals. Nasty.
You know what St. Louis? My favorite meal in St. Louis is something called a slinger. You go to Courtesy Diner. There's a couple Courtesy Diners. Rest in peace, Eat Right, which no longer exists.
Fuck is this? Is that a rapper? Is that some sort of trash late 90s St. Louis rapper that only Ruther knows about? He's like, how do you not know Eat Right? E-A-T-R-I-G-A-T.
No, I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about Jaquan, who was a great St. Louis rapper. Put out hits like Tipsy. Anyway, I'm talking about slingers.
Isn't Nelly the ultimate St. Louis
Yeah,
rapper?
but they pumped out a bunch when I was living there.
All right.
Nelly, the St. Lunatics, Jaquan, Chingy. They were pumping out guys left and right. Murphy Lee. Anyway,
Murphy Lee wasn't like the fucking.
he's part of the St. Lunatics.
I thought that was a show that was on like CBS back in the day.
That's
about,
Murphy
like-
Brown.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is what a slinger is. It's eggs. You can get them any style. I get them scrambled.
Mhm.
It's 2 hamburger patties on top
Can
of
you get
that.
them sliced bread style.
Yeah.
2 hamburger patties?
2 hamburger patties on top of that. Chili on top of that.
Gross. All right.
Yeah.
You lost
Cheese
me.
on-
And we have entered the Midwest.
And-
Love me some slinger. Cheese on top of that. You can get onions on top of that. And you can also have hash browns mixed in. It's called a slinger. Shout out to Courtesy
It's called
Diner.
diarrhea.
It's called
fucking
diabetes.
Delicious.
It's called diarrhea.
You guys can't just appreciate us Midwesterners and the amazing fucking
Disgusting
delicacies
fatness
that we
you guys
have.
put in your body.
We are disgusting, and I fucking love it.
No, but like the thing is, it's so much
If you cut
overkill.
me, do I not bleed?
Like-
Gravy.
That was overkill?
It's so much overkill. Like
Dude, when you're hungover, and
bacon, egg, and cheese. Perfect.
yeah.
But
Three.
you're going eggs, 2 hamburger patties. You can't just have 1 hamburger patty.
By the way,
And
chili
and then you
has
go
beef
chili
in
on
it.
top of it.
Chili
Yeah.
has beef. The
Right,
hamburger has
right.
beef. They're like they
And
take
then cheese.
yeah.
And then
Hash browns,
And
too.
then hash browns.
Yeah.
and then
and
they're
then you
like
put
you
it in a
stuff it all
fucking
in a baked
sandwich?
potato. It's like that's already a potato.
I'll tell you what, and I'll put that in a bag and go to Busch Stadium because they allow bags there. So fuck yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna need a colostomy bag.
Yeah, everyone
That's
is
terrible.
fucking fat there, I will
Yeah.
say.
Yeah.
Okay, so
It's
you got,
just like the slinger that's extra. Slicing bagel St. Louis style,
Laz,
that's extra.
do you have the Cardinals as your? You have your Cardinals
I
as
have
your
the Cardinals in my division
You have your
champ.
Cubs as a wild card team.
I think so. I want to go back. I want to double up on Milwaukee, but I think it's the Cubs this year. And I got the Reds. What's their over and under?
78.5.
I say the Reds. Here's my hot take: the Reds are over 500 this
Wow.
year.
Whoa! Yasiel Puig just lost his mind.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Well, Yasiel Puig doesn't know what over 500 means, but he would be excited.
no,
if
but he
could
has
tell.
Turner Ward to
Yeah.
tell him because he went with him from the Dodgers.
I love it.
Yeah.
There's a good
They
chance.
still may be in 4th place, but
Yeah.
over 500.
I might see the Reds Giants when I'm home. They're in
Oh.
town.
Awesome.
But it might
Too
also
bad you got to see the Giants.
it also might ruin my marathon, so that's up for debate.
All right.
Reds Giants Saturday night. Big bobblehead giveaway.
But you don't have to run. All you got to do is keep yourself from like running around the stadium 18 times before the.
Well, he's gonna be tired
Or
of
the thing.
carrying the fucking multiple bags into the stadium. Fucking water.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's a 7:00 game. I run
Just
a marathon
Listen to Tommy Dewey.
the next morning.
Do me a favor. Don't
know.
eat a slinger.
Yeah. No slingers before the marathon.
What about
disgusting.
Skyline Chili or Gold Star?
Ugh,
Diarrhea.
gross.
Show a little respect. Show a little. What about La Rosa's Pizza?
fucking-
You like La Rosa's?
I haven't been to La Rosa's, but I do like Montgomery and ribs and graters.
It's great. Right?
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Those other things you're saying are gross.
Yeah. Okay.
There's a difference between great and gross.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right. Let's move on to what do we have? The NL West.
The
Yeah.
NL West.
You guys
All
ready
right.
for it?
Look.
You guys ready for it?
Yeah, go.
You ready for the hottest take? So I've already given you my Mets are a wild card, and I've already given you my Cubs are a wild card, which means that no wild card comes out of the NL West. Which means when I say that the
Colorado Rockies!
win the NL West,
Yeah.
it means that the Los Angeles Dodgers don't make the playoffs.
Man, you just dropped the mic. Stole my hot take and dropped the mic.
Fuck you, Shaboring.
I can't pick the Dodgers because of the same things I talked about last year. They're just too white.
Too white.
They're too white.
Kershaw on the DL to start the season.
You
Rich Hill on the DL to start the season. Walker, Bueller. I get it. Everybody thinks he's going to be great. After
He is
that, we
great.
got Ryu, Urias. These sounds like fucking STDs. You got a little Ryu on your undercarriage.
I've had it.
But
back in
Urias is your
2002.
only Mexican on the LA Dodgers.
Yeah.
That's a goddamn shame.
Yeah.
Like, how are these Dodger fans going to handle this white team? Because you're white around the outfield and you're white around the infield.
Yo!
Yo, white!
Yo, AJ Pollock! Yo, AJ Pollock, bro! Get a hit, bro!
Yo, fool.
Like, it doesn't
How
even
come
roll
there's
off
so
my
many white
Mexican-
guys?
It doesn't even roll off my
No.
Mexican tongue.
No. Hey, Cody Bellinger.
Hey, Bellinger, why aren't you in Muncie hitting more? I can't even say it.
It's too much white, man. It's too much white. Same thing. I mean, they're younger whites than the Giants have, but it's too much. Too much.
The NL West, you got your Giants. They're going to be a fucking dumpster fire because they're – well, I think –
let me tell you, this is what I hope for the Giants. I hope that they just let – I think what Farhad Farnzaidi, whatever his name is,
Yeah.
I can't remember his name.
not going to work here anymore, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Ah, amazing.
I think he built organizational depth
Yeah.
like he did with the Dodgers. He'll continue to do that.
You guys, they're doing it right. They
Right.
don't try to compete too early. Go true rebuild.
What I
Smart.
hope happens for Bochy's last year is he just lets the motherfucker manage the game.
Right.
You know, because I know for a fact Bochy's not going to take shit like Dave Roberts took. Like, if it's Farhan's fucking idea, Bochy's not going to be like, well,
I like that
I decided to pitch
that the
Pablo
Prince
in the
from
6th
Shrek
inning.
is in charge of your team.
Right.
Prince Farhan.
Prince Farhan. I think that's his name. I can't remember. It's tough to pronounce. But yeah, like I hope he just lets him manage the team this year, and then do whatever you want next year because Bochy's gone.
It's a swan song.
Yeah.
I think the Diamondbacks will be really, really bad.
Do you?
Yeah. I think that they've basically given up. And I'm okay with that. You gotta be bad. Be bad.
Is that way?
Come back strong. I think they're gonna be bad. I think the Giants are gonna be bad. I think the Padres. Everybody wants the Padres to be surprisingly good. I think they'll be surprisingly good for the Padres. They'll still be probably like it'd be a glorious thing if the Padres pre-Brown season could be like a 500 ball club. I'm not sure that they'll be a 500 ball club, but I like that they got Machado. I like Tatis Jr. I still like Hosmer.
I still think
like
they
Will
top
Myers.
out at like 84 wins or something.
I still like Will Myers. I'm in on the Padres for the future, but I think this division comes down to the Rockies and the Dodgers. I think the Rockies win the division, and I think the Dodgers miss the playoffs.
This is as much of a think as a hope for me for the Rockies to win the division. The Dodgers are still really talented, but fuck them. They're too white. I said the Giants were too white last year.
I just hate that the Dodgers.
I think the Dodgers are too white.
I hate every move the Dodgers made this offseason.
Yeah, I thought they were dumb. I mean, by the way,
Let Machado go.
AJ Pollock's gonna get hurt.
Let Puig go. Sign Pollock instead of Harper. I think. I mean, here's my thing with the Dodgers. And by the way, this could change in the next 3 days. Right now, I'm having, but like, Dallas Keuchel and Craig Kimbrell are they're just free agents, and you're the Los Angeles Dodgers. I understand that both of those people are also white, but
Quite white.
But what?
But why aren't
what
why
are you
aren't you
saving your
signing?
money for?
Yeah,
It's
I don't
gonna
know.
cost Ruther $60 to park, and then an extra $20 to bring his backpack into the stadium. You got the money. The fuck is happening?
Who is the next big free agent? Who's next? Because Trout signed.
Yeah.
Arenado's signed. Who's next? Like Judge, maybe. The third Bregman got signed.
Yep. Bregman got signed.
Waiting for Carlos Correa. You already have Corey Seager.
Yeah.
Like
Syndergaard.
could be Syndergaard.
Well,
Said he's not going to sign until he's a free agent. And
Okay, Mookie
assume-
Betts is next then.
Yeah,
He's one.
Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
Okay.
Mookie Betts doesn't like being called the N-word every time he strikes out in Boston. Maybe he ends up in Los Angeles.
Right. I think so.
Mookie.
I
Listen
hope
how
the
that
Giants
sounds.
sign
Hey,
Mookie Betts.
Mookie.
Mookie. Okay, we're getting closer.
Okay.
Too white to win, man.
Too white to win. Too robot to manage. Dave Roberts is a robot.
Yep.
He should manage it. When Dave Roberts gets fired this year for being a robot, I hope he gets hired by the Nationals. That'd just be perfect.
Welcome home, Dave.
Yeah. Welcome. All of the fans love you.
Welcome
yes,
to
Dave, we
Robot
love you.
Island. No bags in the stadium, please.
Okay, World Series. Who are your teams and who you got?
I'm going with a classic. No, I don't want to do that. All right, I'm going with Cardinals Astros. I wanted to go Cardinals Yankees with the classic, but it didn't feel right. I'm going to go Cardinals Astros and the St. Louis Cardinals win the World Series.
I'm going Cardinals, Astros. Astros reclaim their crown.
2 out of 3.
What do you got, Ruther?
I don't fucking follow
First
this
off,
shit.
come on. You love to do this. You love to stay back, hang in the woods.
Because
with
I don't
your
know
no
enough about
bat.
baseball. I already know that.
So just fucking pick some teams.
Yeah, just pick some teams. I don't
Just
know.
say the Reds win the fucking NL Central.
Yeah,
Do
the
whatever you
Reds
want. Who
fucking
cares?
no.
Reds, you're bound to be right on one like wild call because there's gonna be one division no one sees fucking coming, and they'll be like, "Wow, how the fuck did the Reds do it?"
Okay.
So NL East, go.
As far as who wins it,
Yeah, that's what we're doing here. Go.
I'll say your Mets.
Yeah.
All
you
right.
go. Don't dent my team.
That's why I did it. That's
Made me
exactly-
so, I was excited for a second, then I got so sad.
Your team's dented.
Yeah.
NL Central.
Cubs.
NL West.
I don't want to pick the Dodgers. I'll go Rockies like you guys.
Wild cards.
Cardinals and Braves.
Ooh, bravos.
AL East.
I like it.
AL East, Red Sox.
Yankees wild card.
Yeah.
AL Central.
Indians.
Wild card.
Solid pick. You didn't do the
Angels.
Ooh, Angels and Astros win the AL West.
Yes.
World Series.
Angels.
That's
Cubs.
awesome. Fuck
Angels,
yeah.
Cubs? Fuck
Fuck
yeah.
Love it.
Love
Probably right.
Yeah, I hope it's right.
Angels,
actually.
Cubs.
I hope
rooting
it's
for
right.
that.
I hope it's right. I hope Ruther goes to an Angels Cubs World Series game in Anaheim and they stop him with a bag.
I mean, you never know. Like, the fucking Reds could hang out for a little bit, you know? Make it to July 31st. The Giants are a fucking disaster. They trade Mad Bum to the Reds in exchange for some, stud outfielders you guys have. And you guys make a run. You never know.
AL MVP. Who's everybody got?
Give me Mookie. Mookie didn't win it last year?
He did win it last year.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Mike Trout.
Trout.
Oh, then, yeah, I
Going
like Trout.
obvious.
I
Trout,
like
Trout,
Trout.
Trout.
Yeah.
Trout, Trout.
I like
NL
Trout this year.
MVP.
Marcel Ozuna. That's what
Ooh.
I said earlier. Ozuna. Marcel Ozuna.
Arenado and the
Ooh,
and
nice.
the first
Place Rockies.
Rockies.
Machado.
Ooh.
Oh, the
wow.
tacos.
Dirty Padres.
I
AL
like that Arenado pick.
AL
Cy Young?
Cy Young.
Who won last year?
Did Clue?
Blake Snell.
Yep, Blake Snell won last
Kind
year.
of came out of nowhere.
Kinda.
Give me Chris Sale. Because why not? Who else is there? Thanks, Aaron.
Garrett Cole.
Oh, yeah, Garrett Cole. Pretty good. Not as good as Chris Sale, but pretty good.
I was trying to do a Stephen A. Who was the guy who pitched? I think he pitched a bunch of years for the Cardinals. Brett Livin? What's
Burt Blyleven.
Give me Burt Blyleven. Yeah, I said it.
Yeah.
Burt Blyleven, 62 years old.
This is where Ruther just got. He's like, I don't know that much about baseball. AL Cy Young. He's like, Burt Blyleven.
No, I
Jack
obviously
Morris.
Kent Colby.
Kent Colby. nice pick.
I'm going with the fucking. What was? How do you call that pitcher? Like when he pitches like that?
Sidearm, submariner, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, guys. I don't know enough about these guys.
Rookie of the year?
Were you
Tatis?
NL Cy Young?
Oh, yeah, NL Cy Young.
Who won it last year? Scherzer? No,
No,
DeGrom.
DeGrom did.
I know.
Come
I'm
on.
fucking with you.
I mean, is he as good as Tim Lincecum and going to go 2 Cy Youngs?
Two Cy Youngs in a
in a
row. is
row.
Really hard to do.
Very hard to
Very
do.
hard
Timmy
to
did
do.
it. And he was only 5'10". I mean, what's your excuse, DeGrom?
I'm going Mets. Thor.
Oh!
Thor. They go back-to-back Cy Youngs, different pitchers.
All right. I'm going to total homer pick. Madison Bumgarner comes back, wins the Cy Young for the Cincinnati Reds.
Wow.
For somebody else.
Dude, you know how good he'd fit in Cincinnati with that slumpbuster wife and all that chili?
yeah.
Dude.
All the chili. She just gets fatter. And he just
Madison
gets, and he
Bumgarner
just gets better.
Killed by slingers.
Yeah.
That's St. Louis.
She's eating slingers, and he's like getting stronger.
That's-
He's like fucking.
Yeah,
He's like
that's St.
Voltron.
Louis.
He's
It's
like, why am I getting
Same
stronger? She's like, I discovered slingers. He's like, I can't
No.
stop throwing.
Gold Star and Graders, the two G's.
Yeah.
With just chili and fucking ice cream. I love it. I love Mad Bum and a fucking
She's
red.
like, these are ribs. He's like, these are fucking ribs.
How great would it be, Mad Bum and Puig together again on the same team?
It'd be pretty amazing.
That'd be dope.
All right, fellas, we did it.
Yeah.
We did an MLB 2019
Rookie
preview.
of the year, Pete Alonso. Come on, guy. Come on.
Oh, yeah.
Pete
Okay.
Alonso?
Pete Alonso, sure. Fuck, I don't know. I mean, Tatis?
I like Tatis. I do.
Tatis?
Tatis is going to be like the crazy defensive highlights all year. Like every once in a while, we're going to get the crazy Tatis. Everybody's going to be excited, but I don't think he.
You don't think he hits
enough.
like 270?
Yeah, I don't think he
this
hits
year.
enough year one.
Yeah.
All right, that's it.
I'm rooting for you, Tatis.
We made it happen. Let me mic you up, buddy.
Yeah. Aaron, you got any predictions?
I mean, yeah, I got a lot of predictions.
Give it.
All right.
Yeah, fire him.
Fire.
Ready, go. Hot fire. You got to go fast.
Hot fire. Homer pick for the World Series, definitely Red Sox. AL East, Red Sox.
Cool.
What else is? I don't know. All I think is Red Sox. NL Central, Cubs.
AL East, the Yankees are the Yankees wild card.
Yes.
AL Central, winner. Go.
Who's AL Central again?
The Indians, the
Twins,
Tigers,
White Sox,
White
Tigers.
Sox.
I'm gonna go.
This is taking
I'm
too
gonna
long,
go
guys.
Twins.
It's
I'm gonna go
taking too
Twins.
long.
Hey, you're Native American. Fine. Keep moving. AL West.
Dodgers.
Wrong division. You're out.
Sorry. A's.
Shut off his mic.
A's. No,
I had a question for Prano though. That's
What do
all.
you got?
It was a comment. It was someone wanted to know to please give your take on Devin Booker scoring 55 points twice as the youngest person to do that.
Devin Booker is the new Kyrie Irving. Devin Booker should be a fucking shooting guard. And I think he's a fantastic player, and he would be ridiculous on a great team. And I love Devin Booker on the young Suns. Devin Booker should make sure that he doesn't fucking overexert himself while the Suns are terrible. I actually like what the Suns are building. Great opportunity for the Suns this offseason to add a player. Being as bad as they are, they're probably getting a top 3 pick, if not a top 4 pick. They're very, very bad, so they'll add a player. They have nice young pieces. Devin Booker's not a true point guard. If they end up with Ja, and then he can slide over to the 2, and then you got fucking Ja and Devin Booker and Ayton and Jackson, like now you're on your way to something. But take the ball out of Devin Booker's hands, let him score, and he's not a point guard.
Did he not score 57 points and they lost by like 40 points?
Yeah, I mean they're the Suns.
Yeah. That's That's like a low-key disaster operation.
Yeah.
With like a bad owner, like
Yeah.
kind of Knicks West.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys, that's the episode. We made it happen.
Coolio.
Follow us on Twitter at The Dirty Sports. You can follow me at Andy Ruther. Drop iTunes reviews. Same old thing applies. Send a screenshot with an iTunes review or any of our promo code sponsors. You get koozies. I'm sending out some more tomorrow. Prano, what you got going on?
I'll be in Alaska Tuesday through like Sunday, right around April 2nd to April 7th. The show's booked right now are the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th, where I'll be opening for Jessica Michelle Singleton on her homecoming show to Alaska. So come to those, or just if you're, I don't know how this is possible, but if you're in Alaska, just go on joeprano.com, as I will probably add a couple shows while I'm there. If you have any advice on things I should do or see while I'm there, do that.
Bears.
Go see some Bears?
Wolves.
Yeah, Bears and Wolves.
Eagles.
Okay. Now we're just naming football teams.
No.
Follow me on Instagram at Joe Prano. It's literally the only thing that matters in comedy at this point.
True.
If you're IG.
True.
I fucking destroy comedy shows, but I don't have enough Instagram followers to be relevant. So please follow me on Instagram at Fix Your Life, on Twitter. Let's go Mets. That's it. That's all I got.
Follow Venice Gays on Instagram, especially this weekend. We'll have special guest host Joe Prano. You still got your jersey?
my
Are
jersey.
you suiting up?
I
I
got
still
my
have your
jersey.
pants. Do you need those pants?
I could use some pants. Why not?
I mean, do you have any other baseball pants?
do have
besides
other baseball
the
pants,
The
but I'll
baseball
take-
pants in my house.
I'll take the ones out. I took
Okay.
the ones you have.
Yeah, they're nice. They're silk.
Yeah.
Follow me at Andy Lazarus on Instagram and Twitter, and I'll be at Quincy Johnson's performing Under the Influence show next Saturday night at the Hollywood Hotel. So if you're in LA next
Does that mean
Saturday,
you'll be drunk or
I think like I do one set where I'm not, and then I do the set where I'm drunk.
or for Laz, you do one set where you are and then one set where you're more.
Exactly.
Got it.
Exactly. Apparently Joe knows how I do things.
You should do one set where the floor is completely dry and one set where the floor is completely covered in water.
You should do one set regular and one set holding a bag. he's
Charge me. Charge me, I dare you. I'm coming in, National Stadium.
Aaron Moharis
Twerks with Wolves. It's easier that way.
twerks with wolves. What's your
It's a great
Twitter?
handle.
Twitter is
At Twerks
Aaron
with Wolves.
Maharis. Yeah.
It should be at
Uh,
Twerks with Wolves.
It should be. I should probably make a
Feel
Twerks
free,
Yeah.
with
feel
Wolves
free to change the
Twitter
DS
account.
intern site to just Twerks with Wolves.
Yeah, on that note, DS Intern's Twitter account is definitely up and running again.
Oh,
Gonna be making use of that a lot more often, and might have to, if not change the handle, at least change the
let's debate this.
title.
Let's
to Twerks
debate
with
the number of
Wolves.
tweets. Over under 3 tweets a week on DS interns.
Now,
Over.
who was manning DS interns before?
Before,
Oh, you started it.
no,
I did.
Prano technically started it.
Yeah.
It was Trevor and EJ.
And Trevor really disappointed you.
I just changed the name.
Did
to
he
Twerks
have
with
two?
Wolves.
Did he have two?
What? No, keep
Awesome,
it DS
awesome,
interns.
awesome.
So follow at DS interns, aka Twerks with Wolves.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
I believe in Aaron, so I say over, whatever the 9 is. Aaron, you got this.
Thank you.
Yep, you're welcome.
All right, guys, that's the show.
Cool.
Made it happen. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks to everybody on YouTube for leaving comments. You guys know where to find us. All right, Dirtballs, hopefully you enjoyed the preview. We'll be back Sunday or Monday with a new episode. Enjoy your weekend.
Let's go Mets.
Let's go Reds.
Let's, try not to suck, Giants.
And most importantly, stay dirty.
Fuck Chase Up.